Hello.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, everyone?
Hey, so this will be the first time we've used StreamYard to try and do a live stream. Turn it down. Hey,
Sorry,
it's working. At least we know.
Hey, it's working.
This is the first time using StreamYard, so hopefully there's no issues. We just spent like almost an hour figuring out how to get to work. So hopefully it's going good. Today is a special stream. Yep. We brought on Raskull. I see him celebrating down there. We're going to be. Go ahead.
Well, we have a little bit of news before we go to play, but when we right after the news, we're going to be playing a little bit of Circus Interstellar with Raskull today.
That's right.
And the news to share is that the convention is 5 days away. So we are wrapping everything up as quick as we can, crossing our fingers that
hoping that we have everything.
Yeah, that we got everything.
It's the first time ever doing a booth or anything like that. So we think we have everything, but
everything I looked up online, it was like,
you're over prepared.
We're way over
You're
prepared.
super over prepared.
But I'm like,
I feel so underprepared.
One thing like that's like, we get there, and even though we've extensively tested buying, things on the Square app, that it's like, it we forgot one thing and it doesn't work. I don't know. We're hopefully not. We'll find out. Like you can really only learn these things through experience. So
we'll have to really time will tell. And help Klaus have me hostage. Well, now we're gonna bring out our hostage. Here he is.
Wait, are
we ready for
all
that?
the news yet?
News yet. All right, go on. More news.
So basically, we're getting all that ready. Tomorrow we're going to be joining Raskull on his show for around 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we're gonna be showing off a little bit more of the cabinet,
the arcade cab,
and then after that, we're going to be Wednesday. We're going to be on Kongs or on the Kongs Are Us channel, talking about Circus Interstellar, the newest updates that it's had, the convention booth, as well as showing off a little bit more of the cabinet too. So it's a busy week. We got all that and more. We were reading that it's going to rain. Over the weekend,
which is terrible timing because we have to transport a arcade cabinet and a big TV in the back of our truck, and we right now don't have any way to protect it. So we have to over this weekend we're going to be rushing and trying to get everything together to protect from water all of our stuff.
Yeah, so that'll be fun, and we'll figure it out from there.
And that's about it, right?
Honestly, it's didn't really have a whole lot of time to prepare anything with all the running around.
It's been a crazy
that's
day.
Pretty much the news right now. For those of you quickly that when we go to play Circus Interstellar, we are on the newest update that just came out now maybe like 3 weeks ago. And
it's about 3 weeks.
Yeah, and so if you'll see a couple new things. There's special surprise for the last boss of the game.
If we get there, which hopefully we do.
Hopefully
we'll see.
We're going to kick it on free play mode because I think it's been ages since Raskull played it. So he's going to need a little bit of time, not to put him on a spotlight, but so we're going to be kind of, that's what we're going to be doing, turning on some free play mode. And it'll be
just kicking ass.
Yeah.
So. All right, so let's bring him on the show. Bring him on the show. Raskull!
Hey.
Hellos, guys.
Hello.
All right, let me see here. Hold on a second. I might have an update on my Quest 3 stuff. Let me see.
Really?
Oh, yeah. So, another thing
so it says that the strap will definitely show up tomorrow, and possibly the case and the silicone interface. Just not the Quest 3 yet. I haven't gotten that.
Weird that
let's
hope.
So
weird that they got that separated.
Yeah, let's hope it doesn't come to the stream day, and then all you can show up is the
no, I mean, Sean will get his. Sean is picking his up first thing in the morning at Best Buy.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, cool.
That's so you at least have.
Yeah, he got a pickup order. Unfortunately for me, Best Buy is 30 miles away, 45 minutes with with travel time, and yeah, I typically can't get there and back in time from when they open to. It's a disaster. Yeah.
Okay.
So
well,
and plus, I figured getting it from Meta would be a better thing for me, you know,
when
warranty wise and stuff.
When I ordered my Quest 2 from Meta, and you know, it arrived with no issues, and at the time it arrived when they said it would. So hopefully,
we'll see. I mean, everything says so far tomorrow, but just not the Quest 3 itself. And all the other packages I saw, I'm in Richmond, Kentucky, just south of Lexington is the major metropolitan area. And Louisville's where it said it was shipping from, which is only 100 miles away from me.
So really? So it should be there.
So I mean, technically they can get it to UPS's hands tonight. I should still get it tomorrow, but worst comes to worst, Sean's picking his up, and I'll just talk about his, and then we can compare things and yada yada yada. I've been using my Quest 2 a lot more recently anyway to get refamiliarized because I hadn't used it in a while. The biggest thing I used it for in the past was like Beat Saber, and then the Supernatural game for exercising.
Have you played Super Hot?
I have not. I'm very familiar with the game. I've played it before in 2D, but I've not played it in VR.
Oh my god, you have to. It's so good.
Yeah. Well, what I want to do, though, is with the Quest 3, since newer games are going to have updates that work in augmented reality. If you play the Stranger Things game, you'll see portals open up on your wall because you've already mapped out the whole room prior, so it knows where everything is, and shit will drop. Pardon my French, guys. Out of the ceiling at you and things like that. And so I'm looking forward to spending my money on games that take advantage of the new Quest 3 stuff. If it says enhanced for Quest 3, I don't think they're going to go out flat out and make Quest 3 exclusives.
I don't think they are.
I think they'll do things like, it'll play on Quest 2, but if you have a Quest 3, you get these added features.
Bonus.
When you also you probably get better graphics. I assume that they've updated the
it should be they're 4K is what they are.
Oh wow, that's super cool.
So they're 4K, but I wonder if the rendering will be better too.
It's got supposedly twice as fast GPU in it. So
really?
Cool. Yeah, some Snapdragon this or that.
Hopefully it's not too heavy because
they said just a little bit heavier. I mean, just a hair heavier than the Quest 2. And I just went and picked mine up a couple hours ago, and I'm like, this weighs nothing. Granted, I didn't have the battery pack, everything attached to my Quest 2, but
it adds weight for sure.
But you got the strap, so it'll take a little bit of that weight off.
Well, and that's the cool thing that's one of the things I loved about that Elite strap with battery pack is the Elite strap is great because you can just put it on it and like roll a dial in the back.
Yeah,
and it's like you don't have to like adjust straps and crap. But with the battery, what I felt, and my nephew can back me up on this, is that when you had the battery pack on the back of it, it kind of counterweights things.
Yeah.
So instead of feeling a little sag here, it's evenly weighted between front and back.
That's awesome because I have the Elite strap for my Quest 2, and while it is infinitely better than the default strap, I did notice that after a while my the back part of my head,
it kind of catches that crease back there in the back of your skull.
It's the way it pulls down over time, pulls down on your neck.
Yeah, and then I have to take a long break from it.
That's why we really like the battery pack. One, it doubles your battery life, on the thing, and two, it counterweights it, and it does a great job.
That's awesome. What game do you think about playing first?
I was saying earlier, there's supposedly a demo game that comes with the Quest 3 that is big augmented reality. I'm not sure. Something about you're going to beat things up with maracas. I don't know.
Is it this Red Matter 2 or something that Brooklyn just brought up?
No, I don't think it would be Red Matter.
No, Red Matter 2 is not a baked-in one, but Red Matter 2 does look good on that.
What is Red Matter 2? I'm getting like.
I saw the video just earlier today, just a little bit. Brooklyn, tell them more about it. So, because again, I just saw a little bit of it today on a video I was watching with from IGN or something. So
I saw a little bit of the first game, and it looked really cool because it's. Basically, you're on Mars, and I didn't get to see the whole story synopsis, but sort of gave me like a Red Faction vibe, just a little bit, but I don't know if it actually plays anything like Red Faction.
I'm not sure. I'm going to have to take a peek from my iPad, because if I do anything on my computer right now, we may not have the game back again.
Okay. That's pretty cool, though.
Right now, my mouse is tied to the screen where the game is.
Oh, okay. So, hey, Brooklyn, have you thinking about getting Red Matter 2 then? It says it's a great example of graphical power on it. You thinking of getting
award-winning puzzle adventure game.
Okay, so probably no combat, right?
Well, technically, Red Faction was kind of puzzle.
Oh no, that one has puzzles.
It was mostly shooting, but it had cool stuff like you could dig underground and stuff, make your own little tunnels.
Now, I remember the submarine
puzzles
scene.
and everything in there. Yeah, that was really cool. Man, that was a classic. I love that game.
Raskull, have you ever played? I saw Broken playing it actually. Oh wait. Hey, Broken did a full live playthrough of it on the PSVR 2.
That's pretty cool.
It has action. Okay,
cool.
So I saw Broken playing this earlier, and I have it on my Quest 2. Did you ever get to play The Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners?
Mm-hmm.
No. I told the wife about it though just the other day, and she's like, "Why don't we have that game? Like, you never told me you wanted it." And she's like, "I didn't know it was possible."
Yeah, the coolest thing about it to me when I first saw the game was that it's basically like VR version of Zombie U.
Yeah, it does. It does feel like Zombie U.
And you have to like pull your backpack off and to go through all your goods and everything like that, and totally remind me of Zombie U. I don't know if you ever played that one.
I've seen it. I haven't played it. No.
Oh, okay.
I remember that game freaked me out though, because I was playing it.
It's pretty scary.
And I just kind of picked it up because Matt was playing a lot of it, and then he was like, "Hey, you gotta try this game." So I put it on, and I'm in this garage, and I'm like, I just closed the door from a bunch of zombies, and I was like, "Oh my god! All right, I'm safe. Okay." And I turn around. And I go through the back door that goes from the garage into the house. And when I do that, I reach for the handle, and all of a sudden the entire door shattered on me, and a zombie came flying at me through the doorway. Scared the hell out of me. But that game really cool. Got a lot of good atmosphere.
Yeah,
bad human AI, but yeah, the zombies are great.
Brooklyn says it's one of the best VR games ever made, and it's intense. And I totally agree.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Yeah, it definitely gives you, like, kind of shows you where VR games can go to.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, the biggest thing we've been using it for in the past is just as an exercise device.
It's great.
Beat Saber is great, but then you get into Supernatural that I use, and that is just totally awesome. This morning was the first time. It's called Supernatural. You guys
based off the TV show?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Dear Lord. Okay,
I'll pull it up on this.
Yeah, you could probably. It's called GetSupernatural.com. That's the website. Because if I do it, then I'll be sharing multiple screens. It'll go nuts.
Here, I can actually.
You should be able to share your screen.
Yeah, I was gonna share the. I'm gonna switch it from my screen. Hopefully, this doesn't mess up anything. No, this is mine. Hopefully, this doesn't mess up anything. Okay, we're good. All right, I'm gonna present share screen. Brooklyn, just so you know, we've never used StreamYard before, so I'm still figuring this out.
We've only spent an hour getting it to this point.
It was literally an hour. Let's see. Supernatural, here we go. A VR fitness app.
Yep.
Oh, whoa.
I've seen this.
And that one you just saw from the beginning there, where it had those bars flying at you, that you actually stay underneath those bars, and it's kind of like, when they tell you boxers to bob and weave like that. That's what you're doing. You're ducking underneath those bars to go ahead and bob and weave. It has sabers.
The people they got doing this stuff is pretty funny looking though. Like the way that they dance right here.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's because you. Oh, okay. Well, you're probably not swinging your hips like she is, but
no. She's
cool.
Working it.
That's cool.
There's a Super Hot is a definite workout. If you ever played that one, especially if you do what I love to do when you play that, and play music, and then move to the beat of the music. It gets pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now the cool thing about this is they've got great tracks. Okay, they'll have you can go in on the app and look at the workouts and make a playlist of workouts you want to do. It'll say, okay, this is 22 minutes. It's hair metal from the 80s. It's got Poison. It's got Kiss. It's got Alice Cooper, and so you'll end up doing a cool play. Let me look at here. I'll go ahead and pull up on my phone what this morning was and tell you the songs that I worked out to. So if I go to the Supernatural app. If I spell super correctly, because there we go.
All right, have meditation.
Oh, that's cool.
My wife does the stretching and meditation ones a lot. She likes those.
Yeah, I actually have a hard time meditating with the VR because I close my eyes anyway, so I don't see any of the stuff around, and then it's just like a weight on my head. So I tend to meditate without the quest, but I get why people would do it. It's gonna be pretty
well,
cool.
and the landscapes they bring you to, and like I said, you're not if you're in VR, it's all around you. So you're sitting on this pad, looking down at this running stream. You're hearing all that cool stuff. All right, let's see how your musical tastes are. So the first workout had "Lick It Up" by Kiss, "Animal" by Def Leppard, "Same Old Situation" Motley Crue, and Runaway Bon Jovi.
There's a lot of winners there, yeah.
And then that was a second workout. The first workout I warmed up on was "Take on Me" by Aha.
Oh yeah!
And "I'm Gonna Be" the 500-mile song by the Proclaimers.
I love that one. I love that song.
So yeah, the first one was just sabers, and then the second, the long one was boxing. So it's cool stuff. You get to pick what playlist you want to do before you do it, and cool. It even ties into my Apple Watch through the phone and captures my heart rate. So at the end, so at the end of the song, I sit there and go, all right. I start out at 130. By the end of the song, it's like 150, and see how you're doing.
That's cool. I gotta go get a smartwatch so I could do that.
I remember the meditation though. When I tried to do meditation in VR. I actually just jump on what is that? Google Earth, and then I just you can zoom out the world, and you can sit on top of the planet. And
that's
just
so
have
that's so cool.
The stars and constellations around you.
Don't mind me. I'm changing my lights to see if I can get this to look a little not so flush. There you go.
What Broken was actually just mentioning this game, Dungeons of Eternity.
Man, I
really wanted that one.
I could see knocking someone out by accident, though.
Well, see, for us, we're empty nesters. None of the kids live with us. Yeah, of course, kids come back and forth as need be.
Yeah,
of course, that's how things are. But we have a whole room dedicated to. For us, it's exercise. She's got one of those big old medicine balls for doing things. I've got a TV on there hooked up to the Switch, so I can play like Nintendo Switch Sports and boxing and all sorts of other things that way. And there's also one I use called Ring Fit Adventure.
I've heard that one.
I've never heard that
one. It uses a Pilates ring to do some things with. So we do that, and then it's also big enough that we're literally, I think, 5 to 6 feet in any direction from the dead center, so you're not going to hit anything while you're working out in VR.
Good. Yeah, I gotta test out my room. Before we added all the cabinets into the room, I had all the room in the world. But now we've added the 2 cabinets, and I'm not sure if I'm going to punch one. So I have to be very careful. This game, Brooklyn was talking about, Dungeons of Eternity. I've been really wanting it because I love Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, it looks good.
And so yeah, it looks really cool. I'm not sure how smooth it runs on the Quest 2, but because they're playing it on the
they seem to be. Well, those are all showing Quest 3s, aren't they?
Are those Quest 3s?
That's what Quest 3 looks like. Rewind a little bit.
That's crazy. Yeah, the one with the 3 bars.
Like,
those are Quest 3s.
That is slick.
That is cool.
So those are cameras on the front, yeah?
Yes, the two side ones, I believe, are the color cameras, and the center one is depth.
That's cool. One thing I'm really enjoying about these
sci-fi helmet.
One thing I'm really enjoying about these new headsets is they're getting smaller. They're getting lighter looking, and they're getting cooler, and taking all the sensors away. I love that because I hated plugging up and setting up my area.
Oh yeah. That's what I love about the Quest 2 was it didn't need to be hooked up to a PC or anything, and it didn't need any emitters or things like that or cameras. You just walked into that thing, you set your boundary on the floor, and you were rocking and rolling. So that's why we love that a lot. They say the Quest 3, and I'll hopefully know tomorrow. The actual part itself is skinnier, but they say that they call the facial interface, that cone around it, is actually bigger than the Quest 2.
Really?
Oh, that's good because the Quest 2 was better than the Quest 1 with the visuals on the inside. But you do see the edges of your vision.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
The black and then sometimes outside the helmet, which could be a little annoying.
And also for people who wear glasses, they say the Quest 3 might be a little bit better off for people who wear at least really close kind of glasses, not the bigger ones, but close within your facial frame should fit in there better. Now, I've already pre-ordered...
the spacer.
No. I pre-ordered lenses to go inside because I have lenses in my Quest 2. So I take these glasses off and I just push in lenses onto those actual
Really?
I didn't even know
things.
They had those.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that's so cool.
And
you just got to give them your prescription and they'll go ahead and do it.
Wow. That's actually really, really cool. I thought I didn't think they were ever going to do something like that. I thought it was always going to be
the Quest 2 has it. They're a little clunkier than they are for Quest 3, and there were even companies that did these cool things where it put a magnetic mounting ring around the one that's in the Quest 2, so that when you take your lens, it goes click and just jumps right into it. You don't have to worry about pulling it off and
absolutely.
Is it a pretty good magnet though? Is it a pretty good magnet, or I'd be worried about
I didn't go with that. I went with the company that Meta recommended, just like they're recommending a new company now just for the Quest 3. That it's on their website. Just click here. You jump onto their website. You fill out the form and
safe bet that it'll fit and everything will run just fine. Yeah.
Brooklyn says that his Meta 3 will arrive tomorrow too. I didn't realize everybody in the community was getting Meta.
No, Brooklyn. I'm hoping mine does. I ordered mine straight from Meta, and I keep checking because they gave me UPS numbers, and I keep checking. Right now, my strap says tomorrow. My Quest 3 case is in Lexington, very close to me. Nice. And it says the origin scan in Louisville for my silicone interface, but nothing for my Quest 3.
That's so bizarre.
I'm hoping they stuck it in one of those boxes.
Yeah, that's
what I'm hoping.
I'm hoping that it's in your case. That's kind of what I'm.
I ordered the case afterwards. I ordered the strap and the Quest 3 in the first order, and then I ordered the facial interface and the case on the second order. Well, so if anything, it might be in the same box as the strap.
That's what I'm thinking.
That makes sense.
I hope it is because it would be great to go into your guys' stream and you both have it. That would be awesome.
I mean, if not, he'll have it, and I can ask questions. So not a big deal.
Yeah. I'll have to go add you guys on whatever the Quest friend list is called because I need more friends on Quest. I have like one. And that's it.
I got Sean in there for sure. I know, and I got several others. I was in VR chat before I came over here to the computer to join this, and I was having a good old time.
Do you guys have I think it's called Orbis? It's like an MMO on the Quest.
No, I don't have it. No.
Okay. I was wondering because I was gonna say we could play that together, but
is it free to play or is it?
No. You got. I mean, it's free when you buy it. After you buy it, you don't have to pay subscription. There's no subscription.
Okay.
That one's pretty cool. Hey, Pop and Brad.
Hey,
what's up, Brad?
Oh my gosh, we've also been into VR since the Oculus Rift as well. We actually still have our first Oculus Rift somewhere around here. But
you mean
Sucker
mine?
gets yours. Yours.
Yeah, I have it all boxed up. I don't have any time these days to play games. When I do play games, I'm putting something on the old console. The other day I was playing, yesterday or whatever, I was playing Dino Crisis 1. I was revisiting that game. Oh, what a gem.
Dude, if there's any games that need remakes, Dino Crisis needs a remake.
Dude, oh my god, we need a good dinosaur game on the VR. That'd be scary as hell.
There was a dinosaur game on the VR.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't know if it was any good. Let me see.
Okay, all right. I've got one of you here. I just went ahead and followed you on Quest.
Was it Snickety Lemon?
No. It's Roasted Zerg.
Roasted Zerg, that's me. Yep.
All right.
Was it? Was it this one?
Maybe. Would you play a dinosaur game in VR, Raskull?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'd
probably crap my pants.
I was going to say, dinosaurs are one of the most scary. Dinosaurs are one of the more scary kind of games for me. They're just so damn freaky. They're so like especially the T-Rex. I remember.
Nope, that's not what I want. I want that.
Okay.
Yep,
I remember this game.
Snickety wrong. Got to fix that now.
Oh yeah, Snickety Lemon is what you're looking for.
Yeah.
You remember playing this old game on the PC? It was called 3D Hunting Extreme. Did you ever play that, Raskull?
I have, yes.
Yeah. God, that game freaked me out when I was a kid. I remember every time I'd hit the start button and you'd hear that T-Rex roar. There was a lot of times, like 50% of the time, that I just went, nope, and I just turned it off immediately.
Oh, shit, I want to go to
Island 359.
I'm trying
All
to
right, so now I said follow Snickety Lemon, and it says requested. Okay.
Sweet.
So
I'll go.
I've put you guys out there.
I was trying to find that Dino game I watched somebody play, but you know what? Whatever. It was. I think it was
Island 359 looked pretty cool.
But yeah, I think it was like promising, but it needed some work, especially with its small dinosaurs that were really glitchy.
Oh wait, is this the one we played over at that?
You talking Crisis? No.
It was like a VR arcade, right? Is this the one we played at that VR arcade?
No. There was actually that's the one I was thinking about.
If it is the one we played on the VR arcade, I was not actually that impressed of that game.
Yeah, I mean, I remember being like, "Oh, it's going somewhere," but.
Alrighty, you guys ready? Yeah,
I'm ready to go ahead and start playing.
That's going to be an embarrassment. All right, let me.
I did want to say I'm
gonna run these bathrooms
because Obsidian Contraption reminded me just by existing that. We're doing so a lot of people know already that we're working with other developers to try and get their games ported to the IRK.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, I finally got to start one of them. I have two that are lined up. One of them I've just started working with, and I do have permission to talk about it. Doodle Taxi. I'm working with the creator. I think it's Met Games, MET Games. And
I think so. I mean, Obsidian would know because he worked on the sound on that one.
Yeah. Oh, I love that soundtrack. It's so good. I've been playing a lot of it because I got to get that port ready, and so it's a really fun game. The port's come along well. We just figured out a bunch of the performance. There were some performance problems on that first map, but with the creator, his name's Ken. He was working with me on it, and when he was like, he sent me a patched version that unlocks the second map automatically. We tried it out, and it worked great. It was like almost perfect, and so he's just fixing that, and I just got to test it tonight, and I think that's coming along really fast, and should be out pretty soon. So.
Yeah, and it's Metgan, METGAN Games.
Okay, Metgan Games. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a fun game. It's got such a chill soundtrack.
It does. They've got some other good stuff too. What's that one that was a kind of clone of a what was it? Dodge'em from back in the old Atari games.
I think that one is made
Escape from Popo.
Yeah, yes. And that actually made it onto the IRK.
It did. Yes, it did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Escape from Popo was on there.
Yeah, and I haven't tried it. I never got to play Escape from Popo actually, but it looked pretty fun. Oh wait, no, now I remember. That's the one where it's like, it's like top down and your cars,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
It's like a maze game or something. That game looked pretty fun.
And again, we all poked fun at it at first because it reminded us of a very old game on the Atari 2600 called Dodge 'em.
I remember Dodge 'em.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so you basically, it's funny because that's the first game I actually coded. I saw it on the 2600. I said, well, I'd want this, on my TRS 80 color computer.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
Way back in the day. And as an old Z80 processor, and I wrote this in machine language to go ahead and work on the Coco, and it worked. I wish I had the code still. I barely have any of my old code. I think I have some of the code I used to write back when I worked for IBM, and that was again all machine language back in the day.
I didn't know. I didn't know you did that coding background. That's so cool.
Long time ago.
Do you still do coding?
No,
No.
When did I leave coding? Let me see. There was a bunch of object-oriented stuff. I'm trying to think. I know Python half decently, but I didn't get into anything deep. Most of the stuff I was doing was, again, object-oriented for business-type applications.
Oh, okay.
A lot of database stuff where I was using, like, front ends to old SQL databases. And, but again... what is that last language I learned? Gosh, we're talking 90s.
Plus, was it? Or?
No, C++. I do know half decent.
Maybe Java.
Oh, okay.
Is machine language? That's just assembly, right?
Yes.
Yeah, same thing.
That's
that's hard. That's hard.
Yeah, we were watching interviews with John Romero, and he talked about it, and it does not sound easy.
No.
Oh, it is not. I mean, because basically you're literally doing stuff at the what level am I? You're talking strictly at certain areas of memory.
Yep.
So, if you want to go ahead and take one variable and add it on to another one, you're literally going to say move AB to AC plus 1 or something. But that ends up taking like 3 lines of code to actually pull it off.
Jeez.
I think I prefer C++ where you just make variables and then you work with the variables. That's a lot easier.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've got the only code I have printed out from back in my days at IBM was one where I was crashing Seagate hard drives. They were sending us prototype drives for what was back then called the IBM XT computer, an old 8080 computer. Mm-hmm. And we're talking these big ass 5 and a quarter inch drive, but they were like this thick. They were monsters. And that was like 20 megs or some shit. It was
my god.
Yeah, you're talking like
so big.
You're talking 5 platters for 20 megs. It was ridiculous back then. And so, I literally wrote a program that would sit there and take a certain image I created in RAM really fast and successfully keep writing it to every single sector till they filled up, then undo them, and then, go ahead and put random stuff across every sector, and then randomly back them all out, and just do it constantly until the damn thing died so we could figure out how long they lasted.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was about to ask why they had you doing that.
I was wondering too why your job was.
No, but my job was to see how fast I could kill a manufacturer's hard drive.
That's cool. How fast did you get?
So, that was my summer of '85 after I left high school.
Nice. So. How fast was the fastest?
Oh no, I killed some in less than 2 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the mean time between failures just went way down. It was horrible.
That is awesome. So in assembly, right quick, that's where you have to also, maybe I'm misremembering, but you have to tell the game or whatever you're working on where to draw each pixel, right? Or is that because I remember
that's the very lowest level of it. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because I remember John Romero talking about how. It was like there were no GPUs and stuff that did a lot.
Yeah, no, you didn't operate it. You didn't move a sprite. You sat there and moved 40 pixels one at a time in a quick sequence.
I can't imagine that. That sounds like
and the craziest thing is back then you didn't have Google, You couldn't just go, oh, Google, what do I do?
Oh, no. You had badass big old volumes of, books that you went out. I think Brady was the biggest book company back then for programming languages and knowledge. And
and then you had the brains of your peers around you. So,
that helped a lot. Trust me.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, that was kind of like asking Google. Yeah. You get more
But God, I can't even find the name of the environment that I was doing back in the 90s. I worked for a company called Capgemini America, big consulting company.
Oh,
and
I was still around, or
they were purchased by another consulting company shortly after. So I forget who they are now.
Oh, okay.
So, you guys ready to play? You guys ready to kick some ass? Kick some clown ass?
Sure,
we'll try. I'll suck, but we'll try.
Sweet.
All right,
let me go back to... while it's been running in the background, that the bandwidth or whatever hasn't gotten to the point where you're going to start lagging. So we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll find out. Now, let me see. Control tab. No, there we go.
Add it to stage.
All right, so I'm there. All right, so that's legit.
I'm going to move this over to this screen.
And just so everybody knows, you're seeing my screen, not theirs, because that's the only way we can actually pull this off with audio.
Yeah.
And I suck at this game. I suck to begin with, and it's been a while since the last time I sucked, so I'm going to be even worse. Yeah, we tried a deathmatch earlier, and they just blew me up to no end.
It's not really fair, though, because we
just beat the game on the hardest way, hardest difficulty last night, so it's kind of an unfair advantage.
I gotta ask though, do you want to do free play, Raskull, or do you want live?
Whatever you think works best. I'm trying to see how I get rid of this hold escape key on my screen.
Okay. I see it. Yep.
Maybe tap this.
It's gone.
There you go.
Okay.
Right on.
All right, do you not because we're on free play? Do you want to go scary or horrifying?
I think scary might be better off for me because my hardest thing is not running into walls.
Yeah, and which we'll turn the walls on so that because that's like one of the biggest things about the game is controlling your character's movement. So we'll definitely do that.
Well, you guys will be watching me control my character's movement straight into the walls. All right, so I am the character on the. I can't tell who I'm moving now.
You're in the middle.
I'm nowhere because it's been so long that my controller disconnected.
Okay, so let me know if when you reconnect it. Let me know if it starts working because I might have to go in and reset the controller.
No, we should be okay. Hold on.
Is it? Okay. It's on our end. It froze again, so it's gonna just take a minute to come back to.
I see a little icon on the bottom right there.
Yeah. I think what it was that just like last time, we plugged up the controller while it was running, and then it just takes a second to register it. Hey, so Obsidian, you said you did a lot more than the soundtrack. So were you helping with? We can try it out.
Okay, I'm the center one. Okay.
Okay, so were you helping with the coding and stuff too, or like what else do you do on the game? If you can even talk about it, I don't know if you can.
Are you able to scooch?
Oh yeah. Sorry, here you go. This is the way too.
I'm assuming, I don't know, does that icon down there mean we're doing remote play or that we have a poor connection?
That so I think that means we're doing remote play.
Okay. Yeah.
But it might be a poor connection. I don't know. We're gonna find out.
All right. So use. Okay, there we go. And B to sprint or left button to sprint. Yeah, dodge. That's just gonna be. Yeah, we're lagging a bit.
Yeah, I think it's because it's streaming through his game too. And he's trying.
All right, well, let's try it out. We'll just see if we can get to work. At the very least, it will be free play mode. It's free play mode. So that's good. Yeah, as you see, it's going yellow, then flashing red. Let me see if I close out some of these other tabs I've got and stop hogging the internet, maybe it won't be.
Oh, I see. Obsidian says he did design, stop names, and much testing.
I loved the stop name you did for our game. Well, for Circus Interstellar. Circus
Supplies, and and Candy Shop. There was a Candy Shop and Circus Supplies.
That was so.
I'm gonna kill a few things on my end as well. Whoop! You can't see that.
Sorry, bro. I accidentally closed up all those.
That's okay. I was trying to close things on my screen, and all of a sudden I just opened a screen that you guys should not see. But
why are you looking at porn, Raskull?
No, it's work confidential stuff that cannot be shown publicly.
Yeah, okay. That's not good. All right. Can we go and edit that when this is over? Do that. We can just pull that out of there. I don't know.
All right. So if I bring my mouse back over here, let me see. Okay, I see me moving.
And also, guys,
you're moving a lot better than I am. That's for sure. All right.
Oh, I hope that the volume isn't too loud for you guys, because like I said, we're new to this, so we don't know how to change volume for the game. So hopefully you guys are good.
The only way to change volume on the game is if I change it on my side.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. Let me see how it's running. You guys pulled up in your phone. Let's see how it's running on.
I think it's probably running exactly the way we're seeing it.
That's what I'm hoping for, but.
I'm just gonna follow you.
Alright, so here's the clown.
Alright, I'm live.
So hopefully
it looks like it's
we don't
exactly
lag
what we see on that screen. So
so
it's playable and it works, but yeah, it's definitely not optimal.
All right, is that goo the good goo or the bad goo?
So it's both good, but the bubbly one will slow you down, or it will drain your stamina, and the other cotton candy, this one that looks like people, that recharges your stamina.
It's adorable. You say they look like people. I'm not going to tell you what I think they look like.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, every single person that has played this is like, what's with the penis?
Why'd you guys put a bunch of films on it?
I was going to say condoms, but okay.
Oh, yeah.
Literally all three. So how far did you get in this game, Raskull?
Let me see. Probably the next level, and that's it. It was a bad day.
That's fair.
Well, and if I remember right, you were playing the one that we released Pirate Tape back in.
Oh no! I think you guys said you made it a wee bit easier since then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We one of the things that was pissing people off that we changed was that the giant clown head takes a little longer to spawn in.
Yes.
Just so you know, if you grab that med pack over there, you'll heal.
There's a med pack where?
I just picked it up.
Nice.
It was sitting over here. So if you do get electrified, look around for either cotton candy or the med pack.
Don't run in there.
Careful not to run in
there.
But if you're electrified, look for med pack. If you pick up a med pack, you'll be good. Oh, get out level 6.
Okay, we're good.
So if you get electrified, look around for cotton candy and just start running through the cotton candy.
Any cotton candy?
Yep.
Or the condom candy.
Yeah, the condom candy
too. Yeah.
And then after running through a bit, you'll heal, and then you won't be electrified anymore. If you grab a med kit, you'll automatically stop you from being electrified. And if you leave the level, you also will stop being electrified. So.
Okay.
Alright, ready? These dudes take 2 hits.
Here, go get him, Raskull.
Which one? Ow, I just got electrified. Nice. Because of the lag.
Get him.
There's a power up here. Let Raskull take this one.
Where?
We can take home. It's in the middle here.
Right here.
It's hidden in the middle.
See it right there? Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
So now if you do a dodge roll, your character will blink and the enemy's projectiles will go right through you for a little bit longer. I got really.
I cannot make it through a damn door without getting, shocked.
Oh yeah, so that's another thing. Like I was saying about like the movement thing.
Yeah, and right now because we're lagging, I am running into everything.
Oh shit! I forgot about the lag. Well, so what I usually do though is I preserve my, I save my sprinting until I'm in like an open room where I can just sprint straight down the hall.
Oh, I'm not even sprinting. I'm just walking like a terrible fool.
Okay, that's fair.
As soon as I think I'm getting close to something, all of a sudden I'm on a wall.
Yeah, that's the problem with remote play when we have so many things going on at once. Yeah, running the stream I think is really taxing it. I was really hoping that wouldn't happen.
Well, I think it's because we are running it through Raskull side.
It is.
So if we were to change it, and,
well, yeah, because I'm basically transmitting this to you guys after I'm getting it from you.
Yeah.
So it's going around the world.
If you'd like, what we can do is we can pause it and we can swap it back to ours.
The problem would be the audio. Yeah, you'll run through that problem. If I share my screen to audio, he's gonna hear an echo.
Yeah.
Yeah. We would have
the only other choice would be is if I hosted. No, because I'd still be sending it to you and then sending it back to you twice. There's no two ways around this. It's gonna suck.
Yeah. I guess what we'll have to do is later we'll test it and we'll get it running on our end, and we might even be able to just mute it on our end, right?
Well, if we had a no, that wouldn't work. We'd have to
that'd be the only way around it is if we had a mixing software that you could go ahead and mix your desktop audio.
Yeah, okay. I could probably figure that out, but I just need to do it ahead of time. I can't. I have to stop being so damn lazy with my setup.
Oh shit! Watch out!
Oh god!
Oh, I died.
Yeah, because watching out when we die.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm trying to play it on the screen over there, and I'm like, oh, Raskull, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, it's I'm just total lagged out.
Such a bummer. I wish I could have figured out that setup before we started, but
that's on.
Well, that's the next thing you'll do is figure out how to do that. I wonder if the software I'm using can be used even if you're not using the microphone I'm using.
That would be cool. You're talking about like so it can stream the audio, but stream the game on our side.
Yeah,
that'd be cool. Just let us know what we gotta do if you know what to do, and we'll follow along.
All right, I'm just gonna, you guys do your thing, and I'm gonna search for that. Oh, I can't. If I switch out of this, I'm screwed, aren't I? Let's find out. Okay. Hold on.
Hold out. That's okay. We're in a safe room anyway.
All right. Is it still? Yeah, it's still playing.
Yeah, it's still playing.
All right. Cool. All right, then that's good. All right. The software I'm using is called.
I'm gonna open
Elgato.com. Actually, no, I'm wrong. This software will always look for an Elgato microphone, so you can't use it. All right, let's see.
Is there anything we could do on our end here?
Let's see. Free audio mixer for Windows.
You know, I wonder if we could just share your audio and my video. That's what we were talking about. Is that what you guys are trying to do right now? Okay.
See, Audacity. I used to use that on the Mac back in the day. That's an editor. Free audio mixers. I'm pretty sure if I go check out the YouTube channel from the guy I follow who does all sorts of how to stream better videos, I'd find it. That's how I found my chat, Ninja Chat for OBS. Alright, the best features for mixing audio and video. Yeah, no. No.
Impromptu deathmatch.
You guys can go to the next screen without me. It'll do that, right?
Yeah.
We just didn't want to while you're trying to figure out all that stuff. Like,
it's okay. We have an infinite life, so
that's true.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm so stoked for that convention, man. Like, can't stop thinking about it. It's gonna be exciting.
One thing I was thinking we do is now we can't sell it to people because of you have to get like a license to sell for people to be able to buy food from you. But we're gonna bring some cotton candy and we're gonna have it behind the booth and we're gonna eat it while we watch people play our game. That'd be really fun. I was really hoping we could sell it, but you have to do like you have to let them know that you're going to be selling food,
and then you have to pay more money.
And so, not this year, but.
Hey, look, I'm not dying because I'm standing still. Woohoo! I haven't walked into one wall yet. Oh wait, I'm electrified now. I can't move.
You are your own worst enemy.
Oh, yeah. That actually, the static just goes around your character when you get close to a wall. Oh, now you might die though. Is that coming out for you now? Oh wait. Saved you.
That's okay. I can't move for some reason. Oh, I know why. I've got my cursor off of that. I didn't have focus on the game.
Yep, that'll be it.
So were you able to figure anything out or no?
Nope. Haven't found anything yet.
That's fine. We'll figure it out later. For now, it's running decent enough. It'll do.
Okay. Can you see how bad it's looking right now?
I'm looking at it. It's pretty bad.
It is total jank. I am just along for the ride at this point.
Yeah. Gosh, I don't want that though.
I'm literally just observing and streaming it for you.
Shit. Oh man, I don't want that. All right.
That's okay, man. Trust me, I tend to not be awesome, so.
But I want you to be awesome.
Oh no, I total suck at this. Come on. All right. Top 8 audio mixers for streaming. That's real mixers. I don't want a real mixer. I want a software mixer, people.
What is the put? I wonder if we could put the audio for his voice coming through a different speaker and then the game going through the other.
You can try. But you won't.
We don't have another speaker though. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he could go through our monitor speaker, and then we can always have the other audio.
We don't have well, the only problem is that I don't think the audio would be captured to the stream if we don't actually have audio playing through the speaker. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you could turn the speaker off, but then you're not going to hear me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And plus, like I said, if you do that setting in there where it says play the audio, I will hear myself.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Well, couldn't we go into the audio? No, I guess we couldn't. Yeah. Yep. It's kind of.
Because the software I use, let's see here. And let me move that over to that window just so you see it. So that's what I use. And so I'm taking the audio from the computer. That's actually audio from a console. That's not seeing it. And so I join them all together into an output called stream output. And I can even change the levels of, my microphone going out to the stream. So now I'm probably a lot lower.
Is that thing just called Wavelength, right?
It is, but it's from Elgato, and I'm pretty sure it would only work with an Elgato microphone attached. So that's we gotta find something that does something similar to this, takes multiple outputs, because I can add another channel and say, oh, get the browser in here or get something else. Here's all my real other microphones that could mix it right in. So that's how I pull this off. Of course, in OBS, you don't have to do all that horse shit, because OBS, you just bring in multiple inputs.
Hey, Raskull.
Yes.
Have you ever heard of a game that's coming out called The Last Exterminator?
Nope. I'm going to say I have not.
Do you like Duke Nukem?
Do I love Duke Nukem? Hello. Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. Did you know that Zen Pinball is going to have a Duke Nukem table in Pinball M?
Yeah. Yep. It's so cool. They're bringing it's basically balls of steel.
Yep.
The original. Yeah, that's super cool. I'm excited.
Yep, should be good.
Yeah, I want to get that. What I really want to get too, talking about Zen Pinball, is one of those digital pinball tables. My friend Kit, he's getting a Weird Al Yankovic pinball, and it's pretty cool because it's got physical.
That's the one with the drop-in top third.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, it looks super cool, and with that you can.
Those ain't cheap.
I know. Yeah. He said he pointed it out the other day because I thought, it's like what, $1,000, and he was like, it's like $10,000, and I was like, what?
Yeah, those are the that's the multimorphics, and a multimorphic costs $8,300 for the base machine.
Yeah, but then he also had to buy.
If you go ahead and get a game kit and everything else like that, you're talking 11 to 12 grand.
Yep, it's crazy. I couldn't imagine that. I mean, like, I don't know. I think B-Kong, he's got some real cabinets. He's got the Foo Fighters cabinet.
Yeah, he's got Foo Fighters. He's got what did the show last night? Godzilla. Yep.
Yep. Cool. And I'm sure those are probably even more expensive, aren't they?
Oh yeah, those brand new go for the Stern pinball machines anywhere from, well, it depends on what level you get, because they have Pro, Premier, and
oh really?
They'll range anywhere from 8,500 to 15,000.
So it's my question is okay. So that Venom, you've seen that Venom machine, right?
Yep.
Is that a Stern pinball machine?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
That comes in a Pro, Premium, and limited edition. The Pro, what's the price on the Pro? $7,000.
Okay.
Price on the Premium is $9,700, and the limited edition is going to be a whopping $12,999.
Oh my god!
So like, I'm the thing I'm confused about is I'm like, the Pro version sounds like it is the Premium. So then
they go Pro, Premium, LE, limited edition. The limited editions are many times numbered, serialized ones that it's like 1 of 5,000 or that kind of crap.
Oh, okay, I see.
Now I got a question.
Actually, it says for this one, for Venom, it's 1,000 limited editions will happen. That's it.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yep.
But for the limited edition.
For the limited edition, yeah.
So Premium, you could just, there's not a limit, right?
Let me see if Premium's going to have a limit on this one. LE is 1,000. Nope, they don't say anything about limiting the quantity on those.
Good. That's good. Not that I'll ever be able to afford that.
But trust me, Stern pinball tables sell out fast.
So is Stern? Is it the same guys who did Berserk? Is it same dudes?
Is that Stern?
Did Stern do Berserk?
No. Talking about the Berserk, the video game?
Yeah, the original one.
I thought it was Stern. I don't know.
Let's see. Alan McNeil. Stern Electronics. Yeah.
That's what it is. It's Stern Electronics
versus Stern Pinball.
Gotcha. Okay, that must be like, this is their software branch, their game branch, and then
they kind of merged a whole bunch of stuff because Data East Pinball used to be a thing, and then Stern. It's a whole lot of stuff.
Okay.
I was curious because you kept saying Stern, and I was like, wait a minute, Stern. I've heard that name.
They have a couple Stern machines over there at the convention on Friday, and they're actually going to have the arcade area open on Friday. So like after we get everything all set up, that's probably where we're going to be spending most of our time. Today. So
I'm going to be going as a Jedi Knight for the first day. I've got an entire I got the whole cosplay, and I got I don't have the top on it, but I have one of those battle sabers, like the ones you buy on Saberforge or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I've got one of those. So that'll be really fun because I never get to wear that outfit. I bought it for a sci-fi party, and then that was it.
It's those the what do you call it? The you call it the practice saber or something?
I got the saber I got is the what is it called? It's basically what they would give the
Padawans.
The Padawans. It was their sabers. The initiate saber, I think is what it was called.
Yeah.
They're a little shorter, but it's pretty cool. I really want to go and get an entire like one of those sabers that are like
fully customized
and battle ready. Like like they've got the thicker rod or whatever, the top, and then they make sounds. And then one of the other things that the newer ones do is when you clash blades, it actually lights up where you hit the blade. And it kind of does like a little rumble effect when you hit it too.
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty sweet. I really want to do one of those and then get.
Yeah, I've seen some really cool ones at Comic-Con and stuff like that.
Something I did not know until actually, since we're talking about lightsabers, I did not know that the prequel movies, the lightsabers look better because they actually have like light coming off of them. Or is that prequel or the sequel movies I'm thinking
was
so like one of them they put all the lighting in post process or like post after they film it.
No, it was the newer stuff.
It's the
newer stuff. It actually. Sorry, go ahead.
So even though the newer battles are kind of weak compared to the original stuff, it's they do have a little bit of a leg up because the light of the lightsaber that they're using is reflecting off of the actors themselves, and so and it just looks better in the movies and everything. So
one of the things also, I was watching this in a video. They were pointing out why the battles, even though the budget is higher in the newer films, why they're not as good as the originals or the sequels. And it's because like some of the stuff, like when they're filming it, the shots for the camera are just not very exciting. And you can hardly see the fighters. Like it's too close to
they do
the
a lot
fighters.
of cutting, and that's kind of
way too much cutting. While in the original ones, they had the camera kind of pulled out, and you could see the full body movement of the fighters, and they were way more intense as well. And also, they didn't look like they were swinging baseball bats. The newer stuff looks like they're swinging baseball bats. They're pretty heavy with their swings. But
did you watch the any of the sequels, Raskull?
Oh, I've watched them all. Yeah,
you watched them all. So you're a pretty big Star Wars fan.
Yeah, I mean, I'm old enough to be. Yeah.
Yeah, you probably had those movies come out when you were a kid, right?
Oh yeah.
When did the first one come out? It was like what, 79 or no? Maybe I'm
like
too
80s,
far back actually. It's 80s, yeah.
I know it's probably like 90s, right?
Let's see. Star Wars, according to IMDb, 77.
Wow. 77.
Right.
Yep.
Well, I thought it was 80s.
Means I was 10 years old.
You were 10?
Oh, nice.
Did you get to watch it in theaters?
Yes.
Yeah? That's pretty cool.
I've watched every Star Wars movie in a theater originally.
Oh, how blown away were you when you first saw that scene where Luke...
Again, I was 10, so it wasn't that big of a deal to me. It was cool and stuff, but back then, and what else was I going into theaters to see? 007 movies, James Bond kind of stuff. So I mean, it wasn't that outrageous to me.
What we're talking about the reveal of Darth Vader being the father, right?
Well, I mean, Darth Vader as a father, yeah, that was pretty big. But at the time, I also started getting into reading some of the books. And what was cool was George Lucas went ahead and got the books written based off the movie scripts. And then all these other cool sci-fi authors started writing Star Wars books.
Yeah.
Let me see when this one came out. Splinter of the Mind's Eye is pretty much one of the earliest ones to almost be considered canon.
Splinter of the Mind's Eye, right?
Splinter of the Mind's Eye, 1978 science fiction novel written by Alan Dean Foster, who is actually a great sci-fi author. Published in 1978 was this film, or was this book. So it came out between Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back, and has a whole lot to do with Vader and Luke.
Really?
Which one's that? What's that one called?
Splinter of the Mind's Eye. I think I still have that in paperback back in the other room.
The only books by Star Wars that I remember reading is cool.
And he was also, by the way, the ghost. He was the ghost writer for the actual Star Wars novelization.
What he was the ghost writer? Cool. Is that what you said?
Yes. Yeah, it says George Lucas wrote it, but literally he wrote it for George Lucas.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay.
He was given drafts of the script and saw some rough of the movie, and he actually wrote the books off of that in parallel to the filming of the movie.
The first movie, so right? Cool.
Yeah. So he ended up writing the actual Star Wars novel for Lucas, and then he went on to write other things in the Star Wars universe.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
We read the
Heir of the Empire.
Heir of the Empire.
Yeah.
That's good. Yep.
That's a really good one. I'm actually really surprised that they didn't go that path with the sequels, to be honest with you. Because wasn't his name? His name was Thrawn, right? The blue guy, the big bad guy, right?
Yeah.
Those books?
Yeah. In Ahsoka.
Yeah, that guy was cool. Oh, he's in Ahsoka.
Spoiler alert.
That is so damn cool. I had no idea.
Yes, you talk about Emperor Thrawn or General Thrawn.
Yeah, this is the one.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Right. Yeah, because I remember reading this.
This guy was pretty scary.
Oh, he was a bad guy, right?
I think he was. Yeah, he was a bad guy.
Yeah, that was a good book.
Yeah. Can you guys see that on the stream? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this was a good one. I only read the first. No, I read all three of them actually in high school, but I only remember the first, and we only own the first one. Thrawn was really cool, but I remember
that's him from Ahsoka.
Really?
Yeah. I remember I saw him in Ahsoka, and I thought he looked a little strange. But I only saw like a glimpse of him in I think a trailer.
I thought he was big and buff.
How would you say?
I always thought he was big and buff.
No. He gives me who's the other one that was back in the old Star Wars original trilogy? Grand Moff Tarkenton is who he reminds me of.
Look that one up. I don't know that by name. So
Grand Moff Tarkin, Mofftarkin.
Yes.
He was a very gaunt-looking character.
Love this guy. This guy was great.
Is that AI or something?
Yeah, but when I first saw Ahsoka and Thrawn and Ahsoka, that kind of vibe I got was this guy's vibe.
Yeah, I can see that. How was Ahsoka anyway?
It was good. A lot of character type stuff going on in that, like they do in all the new series, but it wrapped itself up nicely.
So it's done.
Yeah, the season is done.
Okay.
Oh, so it's multiple seasons then.
So
it should be. It was 8 episodes for this season. Is what it was.
Is that the first season that they just finished, or are they on the second?
Yes. Yeah, just finished.
Yeah, I haven't been keeping up at all.
I thought it was at least renewed for a second season. Let's see. Ahsoka season 2. Let's see what that says.
Hayden Christensen came back for that, right?
Yes, he did. I think they did a lot of de-aging on him as well.
Yeah, they did.
Okay. Did you guys ever watch Mandalorian?
I saw the CGI.
The CGI version of Luke.
Luke, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So when they did that CGI version of Luke, did they have Mark Hamill come on and I
thought they did, yeah.
And then they just de-aged him with AI or something?
Yep. The same way the first 25 minutes of what is that?
Rogue One?
No. I'm going outside of the universe, still within Lucasfilms though.
Indiana Jones.
Yes, the first 25 minutes or more than that of Indiana Jones was a de-aged version of the actor.
That's pretty cool.
Did you go watch that new Indiana Jones?
You didn't hear the story about that, or remember the story about that?
I think I remember you mentioning.
I went to see it in the theater, and they literally took 5 attempts to get this movie started. Right. And we wasted almost 45 to 50 minutes watching the first 10 minutes 5 times with sound or partial sound.
Oh,
they had done a special event in that theater where they played like an old movie or something, and so the whole it basically went back to an almost partial analog system, and the digital system didn't, when they went to start doing the rest of their movies, didn't kick in right. They like rebooted it like 3 times, and we'd get the sound for like almost the first 10 minutes again, and then you saw the movie, right?
No.
Okay. All right.
But so I personally don't care about spoilers because I didn't watch Crystal Skull.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch anyway, but our viewers might. So
I mean, basically, we never got out of was it World War I or II? I never got out of the World War II stuff. I was still in the past, and we didn't see past that. So we're desperately waiting for it to come out on Disney Plus, but. My understanding is I think it's now available physical media to buy.
Really?
But or very soon.
Are you not wanting to buy it then, or?
It's not a buy for me.
Really?
At this rate, no. I'll just watch it once and be fine. Or if it ends up being on Disney Plus forever, then I'm fine because I subscribe to Disney Plus.
So are you? Do you think that it's going to have a lot of the same sins that the new Star Wars did, because it's Disney and like they've kind of got a track record?
It just depends on who you're talking to as well. Like some people do like the new sequels. I personally am not big on them.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't think the you're talking about episodes 7, 8, and 9 of Star Wars. What do they call that trilogy?
They just call it the sequel trilogy, right?
No, it has a. It's the Skywalker saga.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Cause she's she's a Skywalker, right? Is that right? I never finished those movies, but I don't care to.
Somehow Palpatine returned. That killed it for me when that happened.
So weird.
But because that's what the Rise of Skywalker and that. So that's a Skywalker saga. I liked the first one.
Yeah. Same. Yeah.
And because they did a great job on her character. And finding the Millennium Falcon basically mothballed.
What's that?
A junk version of the Millennium Falcon that she ends up taking over. I love that whole thing on that.
I like that, but I did not care for the fact that she just completely overshadows these characters that you grew to love. It's like Han had like 3 movies of character development. And then she, and you're like, he's the best pilot and everything. Ever, yeah. And then she just like kind of shows him up this new character that I don't know. They painted her too much like a Mary Sue, and I didn't I couldn't click with her.
See, I thought that if they were going to do like she helps with piloting the ship, I thought it would be better if maybe instead of her going, step aside, Han, I'm going to just pilot myself and do like better piloting than Han. I think that what would have been probably better is if they went, maybe they're struggling with something and they're being shot at, and then maybe through the Force, she feels that she should press this button or something like that, right? And they're not thinking about it.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
like maybe reaches over and presses it and doesn't know what's going to happen, and then it saves them all or something. That would be.
I mean, I would have liked to have seen more of like her be echoes of Luke when he was first on the Millennium Falcon. It would be almost great to have her go inside the gun turret and have her say, "I got one," and have Han go back, "Don't be cocky, kid."
Yeah. That would have been great. That would have been great.
I think they just were missing stuff like that. They needed more of that.
I feel it was all just created in a way to. Hold on. We're still showing off that other screen, right?
Are we?
No, we're not. No, you're not.
Oh, we're not? Okay.
No, you're not. No, now you are.
There we are.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I think it would have been like, I think it was just a case of like.
Yeah, we're still showing my screen, but hey, if we're not going to play anymore, I can just remove it.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah. There we go.
We're not going to play anymore.
Okay.
That shit was not working. We'll have to definitely play around that more.
I was so like, hell yeah, we're gonna play.
Yeah, I think with something like this, where next time we're just gonna need to like set it up where rather than trying to do all this through StreamYard, we just get them on Discord and then we play it through
OBS.
Yeah, OBS.
That'd be way better.
That'd be much better, easier.
Yeah.
For now,
it would be just if you're going to do a guest, you just got to figure out how to do guests on OBS. It's not the easiest thing, but
I've
it's
done
doable.
It in the past. I've done it in the past, so I already knew it. It sucks because I already knew what the hell I do, but I was like, oh, I don't want to go through the troubles. We went through more troubles trying to set this up.
Because you're like, oh, we'll do StreamYard. It'll be easier. Look how easy everyone makes it look, and then it's like, oh shit.
Yeah, exactly. I was watching.
Yeah, no, I've only been doing it for a year and a half, so yeah. Don't worry about that.
Only a little bit of practice, yeah.
Here's that other one I was telling you about, though. Are you seeing it on the screen? Let me see. Let me pop it on.
You want me to add to stage?
Yeah, add to stage.
All right.
So this one is the EV Mux I was telling you about. And if you kind of look at it, it's got dynamic scenes up here, which is what we basically do in StreamYard. But then down here, you can create pro scenes where you actually do different layouts and stuff. Let me see.
Cool. Is it? Do you have to pay for this one, or
it's got a free plan? Free. Let's see here. 2 destinations, HD, 12 participants, 3 gigs of storage. So, and just has the same watermark for free like you've got on StreamYard right now. Yeah, we get the.
That sounds good enough.
Yeah, so I took a peek at it last night, and it wasn't that bad. Let me see. Can I sign?
Quick, did that say only push to talk mics, or does it have not push to talk? What's it called? Where you just start talking and it.
Oh, you're talking about just
not push to talk. Yeah, hands free. Yeah.
Let me see here. Backstage push to talk. That says alongside the internal chat, the host can speak to other guests without the audience knowing.
Oh,
okay.
Meaning the stream can be fully managed by the host at all times.
That's cool. Okay, so it's worth it paying for the basic. Was that the basic or the pro?
No, that was the basic. All right, so here is my dashboard for it. Let's see here. There's a session that I was creating. Yeah,
that's exactly.
All right, here we go. Share this tab instead. So here was a show I was just messing with. And if I go to the studio, enter my studio. God, let me mute everything. Otherwise, it's going to.
I was going to say,
we'll have echoes and crap. All right, so here's a dynamic scene right here. And that basically has, if you look down on the bottom here, kind of similar to what we were doing before with those different kind of views. Yeah, I put my cam on here. So, yeah, you can do that kind of stuff. But then if you go into the pro scenes, you can go ahead and add different layers. And I mean layers. So that would be a permanent chat coming in there on the right. Then I could go ahead and add a new layer, and it will be text, and we can just go ahead.
Oh, wow. Awesome. That's pretty cool.
Put that in there. And then, I want to go ahead and have a background on this, of course. So let's see here. Capture a speaker. Let's see here. So what speakers can you add? It's a person speaker. So, and then banners, create a quick banner. I don't know. Hi. Screw that. I don't know how to do that. And create. And so there we go.
Oh, that's pretty neat. Okay. So is that how you guys are showing off, when people talk in the chat and everything?
Banners is what I do in StreamYard. Yeah.
Okay, you could do it right here, bro. You can go create a banner, and we'll go and then it should scroll across the bottom. Should do this, right? Oh, it didn't do it. Oh, show.
Okay. I'm going to show you guys something else really quick. Present. Since you're asking about it, I will show you what my dashboard looks like for my StreamYard. Okay. So, enter my studio.
And go back to comments right quick.
Make sure my microphone is not on. Mute. Enter. All right. So here is my setup right now. And so that's, you see the same little buttons we see here. I may stuff to stage, so I can do that at least. But I got a graphic up. Get rid of that overlay. So, all right, there you go. I got a background rocking, and of course,
cool.
On my right hand side here, I can always change my backgrounds to whatever I want. StreamYard just added, I think, for the pay version, this video backgrounds.
Ooh, that's pretty cool. Okay. That's pretty cool.
Well, and if I could just figure out the audio issue, I might be able to. Yeah, I might just be able to use StreamYard. But if I can't, I'm gonna go try that other one.
But yeah, as I was saying, if I look at settings here for my audio, my microphone is actually the mixed version I showed you earlier. Can you see my settings right now?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. So basically, instead of saying my microphone, I'm saying take the mix of my microphone and my desktop that I merged into this thing called the Wavelength Stream.
Okay.
And so that's what I broadcast out to the world. And then I just listen to the speaker here. But you were asking about banners and stuff. Yeah, I've got tons of banners.
That's cool.
Oh, nice. Okay.
See, I didn't know
all pre-set up, and I literally used to have this so that I would go ahead in the beginning of every single segment have what we were doing, and
cool. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to look
giveaway winners, or when I start talking about movies, the spoiler alert.
Oh, that's cool.
When we're on the Switch, give you our things like that. Then back under brand again, I keep some of those other videos down here that people like to see.
Oh, nice.
Like that one. Oh, let me kill that banner.
Hold on, I want to see your face playing.
Shit. Hit the wrong button.
Hey, guess what? I just got the Master Sword.
Oh, yeah, because you've been.
I thought you got like last week.
Breath of the Wild. Yeah,
it was last week.
It was last week, wasn't it? Dude, I forget because time flies.
It's actually pretty cool seeing when you finally get that sword. Like,
yeah, it was cool.
It was the first time I'd seen it, watching it over Matt's shoulder. But it's pretty cool. How far are you in what's that called again? Not Breath of the Wild.
Tears of the Kingdom.
How far are you in Tears?
So now, are you hearing the background music I just kicked in?
Yeah.
Yep.
Your Britpop.
Yep. So you're gonna have background music playing while you're doing a stream. Of course, they have other stuff that's more just relaxed type stuff to hear in the background. Hey, you're listening to Raskull After Dark. All right. But yeah, these are two ones that I use for my intros and outros.
Now, did you have those made by somebody or?
No, those are actually free. I forget where I got them from.
Can you upload your own songs on this thing?
Yes, those two were added by me. So you can go ahead and say add music and drag and drop it, blah, 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 blah. So these top three, I added myself.
That's pretty cool.
Because I use those in my intros and outros.
So pretty funny. I don't think people who came in, I don't think they were expecting that. What was it? StreamYard tutorial.
That's why I was gonna say we should probably get back to just kind of the conversation.
This is good.
Okay, and stop sharing.
I'm learning a lot now. This
do.
program looks like actually a lot of fun to use.
And it gets easy. And you were talking about the Stream Deck itself. Let me see if this cable's long enough to show you.
Oh, look, I'm changing background.
Oh, you're talking about for what's that called?
This right here.
Elgato, right?
My Elgato. I can't get it. Oh, screw this. That's my setup for StreamYard. You can see all the different icons that you're used to see on the screen are right there.
Buttons that you push. Oh, that's cool. Yes. Wow, I thought at first those were. I thought that was a big screen with a bunch of touch buttons. That's pretty cool. So you set up those buttons yourself, right?
Yes. Yeah, you use a software application that looks a lot like. Okay, and present, share screen, and a window, my Stream Deck.
Yeah, all right,
put me on stage there. Yep. So this is the software itself. And so you literally map what you want, and it has things on the right here as to what are they? Are they from Streamlabs? Are they from the system?
Dude, I gotta get this.
I've always wanted one of these. I remember seeing it in just after we graduated.
Really? It's that old? Wow.
Well, they've updated it and made it better, but yeah, this thing's been around.
Yeah. So here's my main screen, which jumps into different ones. So I've got different profile to go into. Let's see, OBS Gaming, and then there's my scenes all written down there, as you can see, that I would just jump to.
That's $150. It's not bad. $150.
That's when I bought it on sale. Yeah.
Actually, it looks like it's $150 right now.
Yeah.
Steam.
What's the MK2? Is there's the MK2?
The Mark II is newer. Let's see, Stream Deck XL.
Speaking of MK,
this is 250.
What's 250. That? Oh, it's 250. Okay.
Yeah.
So speaking of Mortal Kombat or MK, I wanted to ask Raskull about Mortal Kombat. What are you thinking about it? Well, how do you think about it so far? Do you like it?
I like it. I was able to jump into it pretty easy. Let me move this camera somewhere where I like it. I don't know. Screw it. Let's see. Can I zoom in a little bit? There you go. See, I'm doing this straight from that Stream Deck. I'm actually zooming in and out because I have buttons to do that.
Cool. Yeah, I see your arm down there pushing it. That's super cool.
Yep. And what else did I have in there? Oh, yeah. I could turn on and off my audios. It's just, yeah. Totally. Even control my lights. Like if I don't want the lights on, there go my lights.
Whoa. That's so cool. That's super cool. Just so you guys know who are just kind of tuning in right now, this stream is a little bit more free form. We've been really busy getting everything ready for the convention in 5 days.
And our original plan didn't work. we were going to be. The original idea was playing Circus Interstellar with Raskull, but we started to do it, and then because of the way we had to jerry rig it,
technical problems,
it totally did not work, and it was laggy as hell, and so we're not doing that.
Yeah. So we're kind of just it just kind of freeform. We're just talking.
Well, the weird part is you guys are actually lagging right now.
Really?
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's not
yeah. You guys just got choppy on me.
Okay. Well, hopefully it'll smooth out pretty soon.
But your question about MK1.
Yeah, Mortal MK.
So I first started it up, and it didn't force you into tutorials. It just gave you an option to do whatever you want.
Really?
And I was like, no, I haven't played it in a long while. I haven't played it with an Xbox controller. Let me go to tutorials and go through the basics.
Okay.
And while it wasn't as hard as Street Fighter 6 was, Street Fighter 6 was brutal in terms of its tutorial.
I've heard that. Yeah, Street Fighter usually though is a lot more technical than Mortal Kombat when it gets
I mean, but Street Fighter wouldn't let you exit out or go to the next. Say, I want to learn a different move. You had to, invest all this time, and what it said was 15 minutes was probably almost 2 hours for this old man.
Well,
so
people who play Street Fighter,
So in MK1, I was like, well, I haven't played, but let me try it. And the tutorial, while not as rough as Street Fighter 6, still kind of turned me off because I went through the first level and I thought it taught me everything. And it's like, no, we just taught you the basic of the basics. Here's 28 more tutorials that you want to do to be awesome. I'm
can you quit it at any time?
Yes, and you don't have to do it. So, but that turned me off for a week. I didn't come back for a week. But then when I did, I loved it. Okay, I went straight into story. I went straight into story mode. Yep. Story mode is not if you just do the tutorial for the basics, the very basics of your attacks. To know what your A, B, X, Y buttons and everything are. God bless you. If you know how to do a block and how to bring in your cameo fighters, because you do have a fighter that jumps in.
I totally forgot about the cameo fighter.
Yeah, the cameo fighter jumps in for probably a 5-second volley. He jumps in, does something, and jumps back out. It's not like the other games.
Capcom or something. Right?
Yeah, it's not like other games where you have 3 different characters that you swap between, and he's a poor match. Let me get this other guy. No, this one jumps in, does something, semi-special, and jumps out. And depending upon how you've got your opponent situated, it could do a lot or it could do next to nothing.
And depending on who you got, you choose your cameo, right?
Yep. Yeah, you choose your cameo. But the thing I loved the most about the game was, as you go into story mode, it's a lot of cutscene, but it goes from cutscene, and all of a sudden, if there's 2 people talking somewhere in this cutscene, and it's ready to fight, it shifts and just says fight. I mean, it blends perfectly. There's no cut. There's no segue.
Yeah. Kind of like what they were trying to do in MK
11.
And I think they've been trying to do this since 9, but it sounds like it's a lot smoother now. Like it just seamlessly cuts to the game.
In 9 and 11, you do see a slight cut.
Yeah.
It's in the fight.
Yeah, because it pulls out. I remember in 11 doing that where it pulled out the camera, but you can kind of feel it because they'll be talking, and all of a sudden the next cutscene, it's like, oh, the quality kind of drops a little bit, and then they spout something out at each other, then it goes fight. So.
Yeah, let me see. Did I stream it anywhere live? No. I think I actually streamed it on Twitch. Is when I last did it. Let me see if it's still out there.
He says, "So, am I watching Ettincast Paranormal? What's going on?"
Yeah, what do you mean? Oh, is something happening?
Hey, we're still on your screen, Raskull, showing off Steve.
Well, I'm sorry.
You're not live.
Live. I need to hit live. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. So, all right, we're good. Goofy.
But we froze.
So, the original idea for the stream, like I just tell everybody else, didn't work. We were trying to jerry rig it to not have the audio all messed up, and it just lagged like crazy. So we are actually we're just pretty much just talking right now and just hanging out.
Yeah. Hey, it says so it's showing a low connection for us. So
is it a low?
The connection is unstable. If you're on Wi-Fi, try plugging in.
Are we on Wi-Fi right now? Is that what it is?
That is very weird. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's trying to run something else. It does have Circus Interstellar down here. Let me.
Oh, does it? Yeah, just get out of that. We don't need that anymore.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, actually, since the Stream Deck and Elgato are up here on my screen, which I'll just might as well go ahead and share it. I was actually wanting to get one of these because my favorite thing about it was that you could just plug up your like Xbox 360 and stuff and just
seriously?
Stream. Yeah, you could plug up your 360 into it, then you plug that into the TV, and then boom, you can just stream.
Well, not that thing. That thing right there is just
Elgato. Yeah, this is just a Stream Deck, so you could actually.
So the stream. So you buy the Elgato first, then you buy the Stream Deck, and you get them.
Well, yeah, you're talking about that right there, the HD60X. I just bought something similar on a Kickstarter from a company called Genki, Genki. And there's actually, I think if you look at let me try to find that on the Kickstarter. Their specs are actually better than the Elgato.
Really?
Is it Genki Things? Is this guy?
Genki Things, yes. But the new one is only on their Kickstarter. So here's where I'm going to present and show you the Kickstarter since I already shared.
There we go.
All right, go ahead. All right, so this is the Alpine Collection, and
how much was that? How much did that cost?
I'll show you. So there's three things on here. One, the Covert Dock 2. Love it. Basically, it's a great little thing for connecting up a Switch to a TV. Instead of a dock, you just plug it into the wall, and then HDMI to the TV, and a USB on there, C attached to your Switch. But here is this.
Slick.
So here's the Shadowcast 2 Pro. And now I use the original Shadowcast, which was a little dongle that plugs into your device HDMI and then spits out a whatchamacallit, USB-C.
Oh, okay.
And then that's how I actually bring in my games when I stream to my computer. I use a separate computer for gaming on. I use this computer for streaming, and then I'll take the HDMI output from that, and it ends up coming in USB-C to my streaming computer as a camera.
That's pretty cool.
And that's what this basically does right here. And it uses a pass-through. So let me see if I can show the back of it. Yeah. Okay, so there's the back of it. So the HDMI you see there on the left, the USB-C on the left goes to your computer that's streaming. And then HDMI comes in from the game console there on the right and then passes through to another monitor.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's so nice.
Yep. And then you can mix in some stuff here with the audios. This ends up being, if you went just for that, $119.
That's it.
On their Kickstarter. Let's see. Well, is that sold out already? No, it says there's 321 left.
I saw something that said $5,000. What was that for?
What are you talking about?
It was up top.
Up top?
Yeah, not top of that. You have to scroll to the top of the very top.
Oh, okay. No, I think that's here. Let me get all the way up there.
Oh, 500. It's for
pledged. Yeah, that's just for.
Yeah, so far people have pledged $500,000 towards their $50,000 goal. I think they made it.
Wow.
I see what it is now. Took me a second.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So I bought in for just the Shadowcast 2 Pro, but what I do for Xbox gaming is so much easier. As long as you have everything in your house Ethernet, it was flawless.
That's good.
You're familiar with the Xbox application on the computer?
Yeah.
Okay. Here, let me just do this really fast. Stop sharing this. Move this over here. Bring up the Xbox app. Make that full screen. And yes, now we are doing a streaming tutorial, guys. Sorry. All right. Entire screen. Show that one. And all right, put me on stage.
Yeah, you're good.
Put me on stage, coach. All right, so that's the normal Xbox application. I can sit there and run solitaire, or launch a PC game. But up here, I can say connect to my Xbox.
That's pretty cool.
Nice little loading.
And because they are nice and pretty and Ethernet to my Xbox and Ethernet to my computer, this should be as flawless as it was the other night.
Oh, what?
Oh, wow. Okay.
So what you're seeing is my computer screen of the Xbox app, but literally I can jump into, I got, what Party Animals is updating? Hello. Mortal Kombat. I happen to have the disc in there.
You still got that second copy of Mortal Kombat?
Yep, still have it behind me, giving it away tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
So there you go. And look how, basically smooth this is.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is really cool.
This is sweet.
So, okay.
1-to-1.
So, I mean, this is the easiest way to stream an Xbox, period.
This is cool. I love the character selection.
So cool. I've never seen it, actually. This is the first time I'm seeing it.
The everything looks beautiful in this game. The story quality, what do you think of it? I know that they
let me jump back out.
I know they changed. They went back into the past again.
Yes. Well, basically, the whole thing is what's the main guy's character? Liu Kang.
Yep.
Liu Kang basically rebooted the world, or the universe. Yes. Yeah. So he's rebooted the world, and he's starting everything from scratch. He's out finding the champions, and you go to what's supposed to be the normal Mortal Kombat, which is every so often we meet, the outer world and outer realm and earth realm. They have a fight. Yay, somebody won. I'll see you next year, and but. That's where
next year,
that's literally all of Act 1. Act 1 is literally all meeting a couple characters. You're meeting Raiden, and then you meet who else is your starters on this one? I forget.
Does Raiden know? Does Raiden have memory of any of the events?
No, none of these. This is all brand new.
Okay, so Liu Kang is the only one that knows.
He's the only one, and I'm not going to spoil it, but there is somebody there. He leaves the time area, whatever the hourglass.
Yeah, Chronica's.
Yes. So Chronica is out. He was in charge of the hourglass realm until he actually came to exist in the other realms. So logic states that somebody is monitoring the hourglass.
Oh, I think I know who it is.
Okay.
Yeah, because I heard that they brought back Garrus, right? That's his name, Garrus.
I'm not gonna tell you who it is.
Oh, I thought this was I saw him in the roster though. I was like, I didn't think that was a spoiler because I saw that he. Talked about
if you just kind of look right here, you can kind of tell how things started. So I start off with the two characters, Raiden and God, who's the other one? The other, just
Kung Lao, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And then you have battles with some regular characters. You'll see Smoke. You'll see.
There's Smoke. There's
yep.
Fire.
And you'll see Scorpion and. Let's see here, Sub-Zero. So, and then we meet Mr. A-List. We know who that's going to be.
Is that Indiana Jones?
Johnny Cage. Yeah, it actually has an Indiana Jones thing going on. So then we meet him, and then he's chosen, and now we are getting ready for the battle. And
careful, I think we are getting into spoilers.
Well, in all honesty, this is just warm up.
Oh, really?
Because the whole thing, like I said, is getting ready for a Mortal Kombat, session. Nobody hates nobody, not really. There's nobody's at war or anything right now. So you just go in there.
Like times of peace.
Yeah, we're having a festival, guys. A bunch of us fight, and yay, thumbs up.
Do they
See you
kill
next
each
year.
other in those fights?
Huh?
Do they kill each other in those fights or no?
No.
Oh, okay.
There's none of that. But now I am literally in Chapter 4, Act 2, and this is where the real story kicks off.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
It looks like did you beat Mortal Kombat 11?
No, I played it a little bit, not much. No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Actually, is it Mortal Kombat 11 available on Game Pass?
I'm not sure. Definitely check on that because I liked MK11. I did not realize that there were people that didn't like it so much. To me, it was like freaking perfect. I love that game. But no, Mortal Kombat 11. Its story was like pretty long. I don't know. I kind of burned through it in a day. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah, it's on Game Pass right there.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, I really dug this one. Though they did a couple things. What's this? NetherRealm Studios. They have this bad habit with their stories in Mortal Kombat of like it's very hard to tell. What's the word I'm looking for? Like, there's a lot of inconsistencies. Like they're constantly like saying, "Oh, this happened," and then going, "Oh, never mind," and then like kind of doing away with parts of the story and everything. And they kind of did that with 11 a little bit, where there were certain fighters that I felt like they kind of didn't have enough in there for. Do you remember the cowboy guy? What's his name? Aaron Black. Aaron Black. So he was in there, and if you watch, like they had, how they had Kano, right? And there was like young Kano and the older Kano. They could have done that with Aaron Black too. And I felt like that was just one little small thing, but like they would do stuff like that where they're like, oh, Aaron Black just kind of disappears and stuff like that. And, just little things. But, there's like a part with Raiden. You remember Raiden? He's all corrupted and everything at the beginning of 11. Well, I don't really want to spoil, but they do something where they just kind of like go, yeah, that didn't happen or whatever, and you're like, oh, okay.
So, yeah, and I like the fresh start of all the characters in MK1. Raiden, when you first meet him, he's plowing a field.
Really?
With his friend.
Yeah, he's just a normal ass dude.
Yeah, normal ass dude, and they've been kind of practicing, fighting and stuff, but they're not fighters. They're just farmers. Matter of fact, they are hesitant to go represent the Earth realm because they're like, well, who's going to take care of the village?
So they're not. And
Raiden doesn't have his powers at this point in the beginning of MK1.
Are they even monks? Like what I mean is Kung Lao. Is he a monk in this one or no?
No, they're both just farmers.
That's so weird.
The beginning of this thing starts out with them as farmers, and then they go have dinner somewhere, and then fights start off, and yada yada yada. All right, throw that on stage really fast because I want to show you how it jumps between. Cut scenes to playing. All right, I gotta unmute the system.
Oh, are we in that movie that Johnny Cage is doing or whatever?
Yes.
What did I say?
It is. I hear that this part's pretty good.
So here you are watching cut scenes. It shouldn't be that long till it gets into a fight.
That got a little loud.
I'm sorry.
That's basically the Japanese kid, or
short round.
Mr. Jones.
That's our bridge.
All right, come on. I know it's got to be really close to here where the first fight kicks off with him.
So, how is Johnny Cage in this one? Because he's been getting better and better with each game.
Jump scare.
Well, I mean, here he's basically a almost has-been actor who, Oh yeah, no, you're literally gonna see him have an argument with his girlfriend over how bad the future looks.
Oh, really?
For them, yeah. He's calling in all of his last favors right now to just make this movie.
Oh, this is.
And now watch, boom! Now you're fighting.
Wow.
See, there was no cut, there was no edit. You went straight. Huh?
Is that one of the new fighters? That lady?
Yes.
Really? That's cool. She looks pretty rad. She kind of reminds me of that. There was an older fighter that had like bat wings. And, she was in like Armageddon and like I think Deception.
Now you saw there I had my cameo come in for a split second
cool.
there to do something.
Who's your cameo?
Oh, it was just Adam. It was the kid. So here, cut scene and back to fighting.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's just all blends so easily. And that was her cameo came in. Mine failed.
And her cameo is just another one of hers.
Another one of her, yeah.
Better.
Does this game have
What I should do?
Does it have what?
X-ray?
X-rays?
Yeah, they call them fatal blows in the
Yeah, no, they're in this. I don't fight good enough for that to happen, so you probably won't see one in this fight.
Well, I know that they changed it. So it used to be you press the trigger, the right trigger and the left trigger at the same time, and it would activate the bone breaker moves and stuff.
There's something like that. You'll actually see it up there inside the health bars on the top, where one of them, as soon as she gets low enough,
it'll probably
say RT LT or something, or RB LD.
Yeah. Oh, here she is.
No, come on.
Oh, does she beat me in this one?
Oh,
Yeah, she did.
1-1.
So we're 1-1, and time for me to own up to this one. Yeah, owning me.
it looks pretty cool.
And this was streamed like I was just showing you earlier. I basically ran the Xbox app and streamed, just shared a screen.
Yeah, it's running.
Yeah, it looks
Good.
That one kick was cool. That rollover
Does
kick.
Johnny Cage have his where you could throw those orbs and stuff, the energy?
No, not now. Like I said, everybody is starting off with no powers. The only people who have any powers at the beginning of this are Sub-Zero, Smoke, and Scorpion.
That's
Because
pretty cool.
because Liu Kang already found them. So the story starts off with you already met he's already in their crew, or they're already in his crew, and now you're seeing the other Earthrealmers.
That's pretty cool. So they're actually going to kind of show how each of these characters even gets powers, like in the first part. That's pretty cool. That's pretty
you actually see how Raiden is granted his power.
That's pretty cool.
Now, granted, it might be different than originally because now remember, Liu Kang is a god.
Yeah.
So he's basically rebooted this universe. So people may get their powers differently.
Oh, is that going to be Havoc? Sorry.
It's okay.
Oh,
And again, you're watching a cutscene right now.
okay, sorry.
That's okay. And no, watch. And as soon as this ends, and I stand up, I believe, is when we start fighting.
I think totally looks like Havoc.
He totally.
Yeah.
You don't need it. You're dead. Speaking of which, you just killed my best friend. And I'm not.
And now you're fighting. It barely blinked. No, Katara Vala is who that character is. It says.
Okay. I heard that they brought Havoc back, though. And he was really cool. I'm glad they did.
Like, see this guy ripped his arm off.
Oh, he just ripped his head off. I think this guy is supposed to be like Havoc.
Come on, stop it.
Yeah, because he just ripped his jaw off. Yeah, I love that they're bringing back some of these guys.
I underestimated how cool Havoc was in the older games, like being able to dismember himself and
beat you with the wet part of the
Jumped out of that one.
Yeah,
Not going well here.
definitely.
Yeah, you're kind of getting rocked.
That's
Oh,
still
here we
good.
go, the comeback
Yep.
king.
Ow. Getting counter.
I do recall winning this 2-1, so I don't know if I lost this one or if I lost the next one. Nope, catching up.
Yep. Here we go. Nice.
Boom.
Phew, snuck that in
Uppercut.
at the last second.
So it definitely looks really good.
Yeah, and again, I am not a great Mortal Kombat player. I'm just getting lucky at button mashing here.
Were you big into that?
Original, yeah, way back in the day. I mean, I've got the Mortal Kombat 30th anniversary cab over here.
Is that the 1-up, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the first one that had online play.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. It looks like I may have won this one 2-0.
Do you know if they have do they have Baraka in this one?
In this one, I don't know.
I think Baraka's a cameo. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Because I don't have all the characters unlocked and stuff. So, all right, let's just kill this and stop just restreaming my stream.
Mortal Kombat 11 playing as Baraka. I got pretty good at that, so I was hoping they had him again. Who's
Do not know. Let me look on my screen here.
So, let me think.
We're gonna have
I think it's time to.
I'm
It's like
starving.
it's been like 2 hours.
My stomach growl.
Yeah, tell me about it. I'm a wee bit on the hungry side myself, but I shouldn't be eating this time of night. I'll probably.
Oh yeah, because you're 3 hours ahead of us, aren't you?
Yeah, it's 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
So, but I usually go to bed between 2 and 3:30 sometime. I'm probably gonna go to do a little more Zelda. Oh, you know what?
Oh,
shit! Why am I not streaming this part? Because you know what? That's what I need to do. I'll just show you the very beginning cutscene of the game.
Okay.
And that basically sets the story. So, quit Mortal Kombat. Bingo. Share that screen one last time, because that's just the literal intro that starts every time you start this damn game up.
Yeah, so no real spoilers.
Put me on the stage. Put me on the stage, coach. And here we go. Unmute. Don't touch anything.
And you froze.
No.
No, you did on our side. The moment you said "don't touch anything," and then you froze.
Right,
and
here we
go. Oh no. Oh, this is super cool. Is that salt?
Yeah.
That's
Sand. No. I'm sorry. It looked like a salt. One of those.
oh wow, this is super cool.
Having liberated the hourglass and become keeper of
Is it loud enough?
Yeah.
task was to restart
Wow.
Oh my God, they're
Beautiful
history. Not
cutscene.
beholden to past events. I was free to craft a new era. It was with humility and restraint that I approached this blank canvas. After careful preparation, I began work, painting over the darkness. After eons passed, I sketched out the realms. After eons more, I brushed them in with life.
This is beautiful.
Man, it must be pretty crazy going from like being immortal to suddenly being a god and having to go and do all this stuff.
It's funny. I would never like. Part of me is like, this feels naturally like where Liu Kang would have gone in the story. But then part of me is also a little blown away that it was this big, you know, that he like became a god.
To finish it.
And of all things, took Raiden's position. Wow, this is beautiful. This is cool.
Yeah, so that's the intro every time you start this thing up, unless, of course, you smack a button. So, and let's just look at those characters really fast. Let's see if the initial characters, you can see who they are. Anybody who doesn't want to know who the initial characters are, spoiler alert. But then again, these aren't, I haven't unlocked anybody yet. So
I think we're pretty safe because this game's been out for a little while, and you know. Okay, well, I will say spoiler alert for anyone who
hang on.
Take advantage of that spoiler alert banner.
your little banner.
Spoiler
Oops,
alert.
on it, cap lock.
Maybe.
Oh, damn it.
Yep. Yeah. Perfect. All right, cool.
All right, so let's just go down the list of who's on here right now. So Katana, Melina, Tanya.
There's Baraka right there, man.
Oh, yeah, my boy.
Rain, Smoke.
Oh, Rain looks cool. Go back to Rain.
Oh, yeah.
He looks good.
Ooh, I love that they gave him a
Oh, yeah,
staff.
no, the characters look great on this.
He's so much more like unique. Oh, they all look so cool.
See, I want to play as Melina, but I don't know if her moveset's going to be the same.
Wow.
I like
Scorpion.
Melina and Baraka the best.
Well, they all almost look like pretty boys, though. You know.
And
now.
Reptile is badass. I've fought as Reptile before.
Badass.
Yeah.
I liked the way that they described his being like part human and part reptile.
Yep.
Yeah.
He'll switch between those in the game.
I like he's a good guy too.
Yeah, me too. The only thing I was like, what when I heard
Here's your Baraka.
Hell yeah!
In one of the trailers they were doing, God, he looks so good. In one of the trailers they were doing, they showed Reptile, and he was talking about how, I've been pushed out of
Nitara.
Oh, nice.
It is Nitara.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes, you're talking about Megan Fox.
Is that Megan Fox?
Megan Fox is the character or the actress behind Nitara.
No way.
Okay, how does she do in the acting? Because I don't know. You know, it's Megan Fox.
I've always seen her in just regular fights with my nephew.
Yeah. Okay. I think it's like it's Ashra or Ashra or whatever.
What about
they
her?
did something really weird with in the trailer when they were showing off all the characters and they were talking about the backstory a little bit. They started with Reptile, and they were like, I was pushed out or whatever because I was a freak amongst my people because I could switch between Reptile and all that, to human or whatever. And then they turned to Ashra in the same trailer, and she was like, I was pushed out of my people because I was a freak. And I'm like, didn't we just hear this? Like, I don't know. I just thought that was weird.
And then Sub-Zero comes in.
I was pushed out by my clan.
All right, there's Kung Lao with his, trademark hat.
Wait. That's Raiden on the other side. Okay, it really messed with me. Because...
because their hats are almost similar, but you'll notice that Raiden's is pure conical.
Yeah.
Raw.
Man, they all look so cool.
Let's go back. There's Liu Kang.
They brought back what's his name, Reich or whatever.
Oh yeah,
Rico. Yeah.
Yeah, Rico. He's the general on Outer World.
I hope he's better. I mean, I liked him a little bit, but
Sindel.
Sindel. Wow, you look way different.
She ain't old. She's a cougar.
But that's one thing I'm noticing right away. I'm like, everyone is like just perfect, perfectly beautiful or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like they all look like they're, I don't know, like movie stars or something.
They should all be in like boy bands and stuff.
Yeah.
The only one who didn't look like that was Baraka.
Well, even Baraka could have been in maybe in his people. He's beautiful and he's a boy band rocker. I don't know what you call his band. But maybe
nice! They got different
scissor hands or something. That's super cool.
Yeah, and you can get more gear. These are just the ones that came with it. Let's see here.
Oh, he's got this tattoo. That's interesting.
Let's just hope there's
kind of weird a little bit, but I mean, it looks cool. It's just like
you could go to
Scorpion King.
Yeah, exactly. It's just weird to see him with like a scorpion tattoo. That's like something like your uncle would have had, or something.
Now, see, I don't have enough coins here to get something from the shrine, so but let's see what do I have in my collection.
Is the shrine basically your
store?
Yes.
Yeah, they had
that's for other collectibles. There still is a store. Where is the bloody store? Hello.
Is it a crypt though? Is it kind of like?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Did they have the crypt back?
Let me see. That's fighters. Get out of there, Scott.
It might be in a campaign. I think I might have seen it there. I'm not sure.
Dude, I got to get this game.
No, it's Towers and Bacon.
Learn extras. Let me see what happens. I go to Shrine. I know there's a way to. No, there's nothing here. You can't get anything there. So, was it collections? And then I could actually try to purchase stuff from the collections. No, this is.
Wow. Oh, is that the what is that? The Living Forest?
Where?
Environmental
back
art.
one. I think it's environment art. That's cool.
Yeah, is that the Living Forest?
It looks like it's probably the Living Forest.
Let's see.
Oh, there it is, right there, Living Forest. Nice.
Where did I miss it?
What's that?
Where did I miss the words "Living Forest"? I don't see it.
It's right there in your face.
I see corrupted forest.
No, you were hovering over it actually a second ago.
Yeah.
Oh, Living Forest. Okay, I was looking for the Living Forest.
Oh.
So yeah, no, I don't have anything in there, so I can't. I have nothing to see. I have not unlocked anything inside there. Yeah, where the hell is the damn store now? Hit that button here, store.
Oh, but that's going to be the main store, right? Where you
buy this is
things with real money, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've got a few things, but seasonal store. Let's see, seasonal items.
Oh, see, I think they have Kenshi, right?
Kenshi's right
That's
there.
cool. Okay.
So it's based on the character. So if you're a Raiden fan, there's the different things you can buy.
Let's come out.
Okay, well, sorry. Yes. You can change your hat. Yeah.
That's cool. So neat.
That's cool.
And
yeah,
those are called seasonal. So we got 23 days on those. Here's premium items that you can get right now.
Yakuza.
Are you gonna get what's it called? It's a skin for Johnny Cage. He's it turns him into the actor.
Yeah, no, that's not available yet.
Yet? Okay.
You gonna get that though? What was his name?
His name was Claude Van Damme. Claude Van Damme. Yep. Long Claude.
Yeah.
Yep.
You gonna get that one or nah?
Yeah, well, I mean, I got Shang Tsung from the pre-order, and actually the pre-order I'm giving away has that code in it as well.
Hey, there we go. MK1 awesome. Havoc right there. Hey,
Havoc's cool.
Did you see the Jean-Claude Van Damme video he made for him being in MK1?
I didn't. No.
It's pretty funny because he's doing that whole like, I am Jean-Claude Van Damme, and I will be. We're coming full circle in Mortal Kombat or whatever. And
that would be a full circle because considering that his moves were incorporated in the game.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about in this one, right? MK1.
No, in the original one.
Yeah,
the original Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
Yeah, he was originally going to be Johnny Cage, and then
exactly
they ended up going, or he ended up turning it down, and then they got that other guy.
Yep. Again, that's in that Netflix show you haven't watched yet.
Yeah, I know. I got to watch. What's the name of that show again?
Oh gosh, good question. Not Power Up. Netflix video game documentary. High Score.
High Score. Okay, I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, I think it's only like 6. There's only 6 parts to that. I think one of them, of course, being the all-powerful whatchamacallit, first-person shooter one.
Yeah. I saw something for that. I want to watch that because they talk about Duke Nukem 3D in there.
No, there's a lot of stuff in there with Carmack and stuff like that, and Romero. So
sweet.
Yeah.
I mean that's not as good as that FPS one that I watched. That was 4.5 hours. That documentary was killer.
Maybe I'm not.
I really want to watch that one.
So. Which one is the 4 hour? Is that the one called FPS the documentary?
Yes, FPS the documentary is the 4.5 hour one.
Okay, that's the one I was probably thinking of because that's the one that shows on the front cover. You see it from the first person, and they have like the Baron of Hell coming at the screen and everything. Let me see if I can pull it up right here, right quick. So,
what first-person shooter documentary?
Yeah, I was trying to remember what the cover art looked like for it.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to figure out which one is the one. Here, is it right here, Matt? Add to stage, and then how do I fix
that's because it's actually over there.
I'll just do this right quick. FPS, the documentary.
I mean, I have the whole documentary here because I paid for it.
Oh, you do? Nice.
Yeah.
This is the one, right?
The one, yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and the co-author of that is the guy that I interviewed.
Nice. That's awesome. Yeah. So this is the one that's 4.5 hours, right?
I'm pretty sure. Let's find out the hard way without me. I can show excerpts. I'm legally allowed to do that. I just can't share the whole thing. Let's go entire screen. Why not? And put that on.
Here, 1 second. There you are.
This is being played as a advertisement for FPS documentary.
That's right.
Okay. Skippy.
Thankfully, we're not monetized.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, this is just the title sequence, so I'm not going to get in trouble for that. It's a big teaser.
I love the way that they transition.
Yeah, that's really cool. Good old boy.
There's a lot of good insight to it in that interview that I did. So if you get a chance to, watch that, it's less than a 1 hour interview. really good.
I've been meaning to watch it for a while. I just keep forgetting with everything going on. Oh, Halo, nice. It's really cool. Yeah, I love the way they did that. No, this is the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, this is the very first part of the movie. Just going through the intro credits.
Of course. Yeah, first I thought this was the trailer.
And then you have the wall of games.
Beautiful.
Where did it all start? A thing called Maze War.
Maze War, yeah.
But yeah, jump around. Let's see here. That's fighting games. Descent. I remember that one.
Dude, I am loving this already. Just like seeing these little bits. Loving it.
Oh wow, this Descent, it reminds me of that game called Inferno. It was on the
oh yeah,
Romero. This game, what does it remind you of stuff? It was on
I couldn't run on my computer, but I could watch
the and
Forsaken.
Forsaken, yeah.
Yes, Forsaken came after Descent.
Oh,
video of it, and it was really cool.
That is cool.
Descent was awesome. It had something different to it.
Let's see, jump somewhere else.
You know who you need to get on next on the show? Nice. You need to get Romero.
Yeah, I wish. The guy I interviewed, David, who actually works with Romero, but I don't think he can score me that.
You have to go all the way to. Well, I guess you can.
Well, you can do it online. Romero agrees to a lot of interviews, so I've seen him with some like do interviews with like lower end YouTubers, and I'm pretty sure that like you can probably get him quick if you ask.
Fit the Team Fortress gameplay in
Quick
a way that we
question:
needed.
Have you watched that? Or have you listened to John Romero's documentary yet?
I have not. No, we actually talk about that on the interview I did with David Craddock.
Yeah.
Because he had, he also did a book on Romero as well.
Oh, you're talking. So, he did. He do Masters of Doom?
I think so.
Really? Cool. So the guy that you have on your show, that's also the guy that made Masters of Doom?
Let's see here. Masters. Let me see if it was written by him. Master of Doom, Wikipedia, David Kushner was contributor, blah, 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 blah. No, that was not him.
Okay.
Let me see what books Craddock wrote. David Craddock.
I'm getting faint. Yeah, hold on. Oh, no, I'm just saying.
See, David L. Craddock, blah, 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 blah. Let's see here. Long Live Mortal Kombat, Round 1.
I'm gonna get that book actually on my audiobooks. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of his.
Really cool.
Let's see here. Let's go down here. Where is your damn list of books? There we go. Books. Slow website. Nope, that's normal stuff. Angels, Devils, and Broomsticks. The Making of Demons with Shotguns. Dungeon Hacks, Thieves and Scoundrels, Unfinished Business. Nope, none of these look like the one he did on Romero. I'll have to find which one it was.
Yeah, shoot it to me when you're all when you get it and everything. So.
Oh no, let's see here.
Okay.
This might be it. No, that's just the making of that. Okay, I'll check it out. I know he didn't tell me the full details, but he says he works with Romero daily.
Oh, good. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, probably for his Romero games or something.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Nice. Yeah, that Doom. Did you listen to that Doom Guy book yet, or would you say that?
No, I've not yet. No,
that's good.
You're gonna like
hearing John Romero do the narration.
Now let's see here. Where's this one? Becoming Doom Guy. John Romero on his memoir.
Yep.
Okay, so this is an actual interview that Craddock did about the memoir. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I actually watched that one, Becoming Doom Guy. That was good. And it's really cool because in that book he gives you a lot of like if you already read Masters of Doom, you get like even more insight as about things that nobody's ever been told, like when he was a kid and everything and how that was, and growing up, and some talks about a little bit more detail about some of the first games he ever did, like Scout Search and stuff. And
one of the coolest things I thought about the book was that when he hits those points where like the story got skewed, he comes in and kind of like gives you his perspective of it, which is really cool because I've never heard him. Some of those things I was like, I've never heard in any interviews you talk about that. It was really cool. It's really cool.
Oh wow, this is amazing! I didn't even know this existed out there.
What?
So on Romero's YouTube, he has an hour and a half interview with or whatever chat with David Craddock, the guy who wrote the FPS documentary. So it's literally an hour and a half of those two talking.
That's pretty cool. Let me see if
You'd be better off pulling it up in my screen.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to really pull it up on stream. I just wanted to get it.
Yeah, it said something about due to technical issues, the audio for both of them starts working at the 17-minute mark. So I guess they had technical difficulties. But this is actually
I know how that is.
This was a kind of this was a behind the scenes kind of intro to the FPS documentary. Interesting.
Oh, sweet.
Cool.
That's cool. I didn't even know John Romero had a YouTube.
Yeah, I just subscribed. The moment you said John Romero has a YouTube, I was like, oh, I got.
And he doesn't have that many. It's what 1.26K subscribers, so 1,200 subscribers.
What?
That is so underwhelming.
Wow. 22 videos.
Oh, he has his own Discord. Discord.gg/Romero. I'm clicking on that right now.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna join that too. That's awesome.
Join Romero Games Limited. Hell yes.
That is so cool. I'm gonna look for that. But I think we probably need to wrap this.
We should. It's getting pretty late. I definitely know I need to get some agua and something else in me.
Yeah.
At least go make some popcorn or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us, Raskull. That was awesome, man.
It was fun. I wish I was, better at the game, and wish we could get the game going better. But
I think honestly, I think you would have gotten better at the game if it wasn't freaking lagging.
Yeah.
Because we were gonna basically kind of tutorial you a little bit and help you out with that. So I'm pretty sure you would have gotten better, but we didn't get the chance to do it. So
yeah. That's all right.
I was definitely looking forward to it. Do they do giveaways on here? What?
Oh, on John Romero's channel.
Romero's Discord? Let me see here. How old am I? I'm a veteran. Okay. Server rules. Yes. And
night, Goofy.
Have a good night, Goofy.
Good night, Goofy. Oh, yeah. Damn, he's got a lot of stuff in here. This is channels upon channels of stuff in his Discord.
Freaking awesome,
dude! I'm gonna check that out because, I didn't know John Romero had his own freaking Discord.
We can just open up our Discord.
Let me see. Romero.
Invite. Yeah.
The Romero. Okay, that's got to be him. Blah blah. Yeah, he hasn't said anything in here since September of 22.
There we go.
Bummer,
dude. I'm in.
At least it's 22. That's only a year ago. He's been pretty busy from what I've gathered.
Dude,
there's actually another Romero in here. Is that his daughter?
Oh my god, he's got a game dev role, dude. Badass. Oh, I can join multiple. Oh, that's so cool, man. Dude, I'm just gonna join them all. I
did like 6 of them or something. Yeah, I joined them all.
Him. Okay. Veteran.
Ask Romero. What? Oh, this channel's now closed. Bummer.
Let's see. What's closed? Oh, Ask Romero?
The Ask Romero channel.
Oh, it's probably just it comes up every once in a while.
Yeah.
Promos must go in showroom. Dude, this is awesome. Man, I love John Romero. What a cool guy. Oh, I love his little thing. By the way,
there's your little welcome thing under Gates of Hell.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that is so damn cool. That actually reminds me. Have you played any of the new of John Romero's new stuff, like his new games or the new mods?
I have not.
I played Sigil, like a little bit of Sigil. Did you hear about that one?
Yes.
Yeah,
it's so hard.
Played a little bit of Sigil. That is balls hard.
Yeah,
it's funny you say that because if you go to the social feeds channel right now, it says the Romero is live yesterday at 5:12 p.m. Sigil 2 development. E6M1 Part 2.
Oh my God, he's developing Sigil 2. Oh, that's so cool. I forgot. On
twitch.tv/The Romero.
So cool, man.
There we go. Follow
I was gonna say another thing to follow.
I'm pretty sure we're already following him, but
no. Oh no,
I am following him on my profile.
Dude, totally. That's awesome. All right.
Yeah, this one, the latest episode, is basically map making, man.
Dude, that's badass.
He's literally going through an entire map.
Oh, hey, there's a little John Romero and Scott Miller meeting. That's cool.
Neat.
First meeting? What? Are they just talking about the first? I wonder if they ever met physically. Anyway, I'm gonna check that out. I know now. I'm gonna be doing for the rest of the evening. So.
Evening? You kidding? I got like about an hour till I gotta go to sleep.
Oh,
so I got to wake up by 10:30 tomorrow, which is 7:30 your time.
Tomorrow, it's gonna be awesome. So 6:00 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 9:00 Eastern. Raskull.
That's right. You're gonna be on somebody's show tomorrow night.
Yeah, somebody. Yeah, might stop on there right quick. I'm just gonna. I'm really there to steal the show.
And God willing, my show doesn't last as long as this one did. You kidding?
Yeah.
Especially if you count the hour beforehand.
Technical difficulties. I don't think. Unless we're going to do like a tutorial on how to stream everything on your channel. But
well, yeah, the thing is, it says we've been live for 2 hours and 15 minutes, but we three of us have been in StreamYard for at least 3 and change.
Yeah. That's fun. All right, thanks man.
Thanks for joining us.
No problem, man. It was good. So I will see you guys tomorrow night. And
thanks for putting up with an entire tutorial.
Yeah,
that was cool.
But that was super fun. Yeah.
No worries, man. I mean, it's kind of like how I do my show. It just goes where it goes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I mean, it's even better when it's unscripted because you didn't plan anything beforehand. But hey, we had a lot of fun. So
it's funny we say that about my show, but I do have an outline that we basically start off of.
Normally we do, but like I said, this was like a. We've been busy getting everything ready for the convention, and so which, by the way, repeating, but on Friday,
plug the hell out of the
Saturday,
convention, plug it.
Yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're going to be at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo.
So that's this coming weekend, like in less than 7 days. So in 4 days, you'll be
5 days,
over there.
4. So we're really stoked, but we're super nervous. So if you guys are swinging by, say hello. We'd love to see your beautiful faces. And
I already saw on either Twitter or Mastodon. I think it was Mastodon. I commented on some guy's post saying we were going to be at PGRE, and he was like, "I'll see you there."
It's
so
crazy.
I guess there's a lot more people than I thought going.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. Raskull is going to be there, right? Raskull.
Yeah, I wish. Okay, it's funny. The wife's mentioned that she wants to visit Portland. On some cross country trip she's making me do. I don't know. She's like, let's go to Portland, and I want to see Seattle. Oh wait, what's just south of Seattle? And then I'm like showing her things. See all these big things here? They have like white caps on them. You know what those are? What? Volcanoes. Oh, okay. She's like, how many are up there? I said,
is that the plan? You guys are going to go up to Oregon and just travel all Oregon?
Well, she wants to go north a little bit. I think she wants to visit Chicago and then work our way back down. I do have relatives in Minnesota, in the Twin Cities area. And then work our way towards, checking out Oregon, Washington. For some reason she wants to see Utah. I don't know why.
Yeah, nothing over there in Utah.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But there's names of cities she's heard. I think she does want us to at least go see the St. Louis Arch.
Wow, you guys really are going cross country.
Yeah, she wants to do one of those kind of things. So, but
that sounds awesome.
It's hilarious because a lot of things she's saying I've done in the past. I'm like, the St. Louis Arch, I drove through that once. It was it was a thing.
No big deal. Once you've seen it, you've seen it all.
I really want to go do that, but I don't think I'll do that for a while.
Yeah, we got to first.
I mean, I've done many cooler things before that. I mean, out of sheer accident, I walked across the Brooklyn Bridge once. Because I happened to be working in Manhattan when the big Northeast power outage happened. So literally the trains were down. There was no subways or nothing. So I just, I was working about a block from the bridge. I walked to the Brooklyn Bridge. I knew I lived in Brooklyn. I had no idea how to get home because I always traveled by train.
Oh, so you just walked the track.
So I just walked across the bridge. There's actually on the Brooklyn Bridge a pedestrian area above all the cars that you can walk or jog across and stuff. So did that, got to the other side, and literally there's a line probably about a block long of all of us idiots, me, who had no effing clue how they were getting home because they've never driven home.
Everyone's like working together, and they're like,
"Oh yeah, we got there." And the cops are like, "Where do you live?" I live by Prospect Park. All right, go down here till you see this. You make a left-hand turn, go through Park Slope, and then after that, you'll see the park and make a right. I said, "Hey, as soon as I get to the park, I'm fine." Yeah. So
I think I have John Romero playing. Yeah, I do. I was like, why did I just hear John Romero's voice like come out of nowhere?
Because I have him held hostage here in the basement.
Yeah. God, then you definitely need to get him on your show, like right after this. All right, man. Thanks for joining us, dude. That was a lot of fun.
I will see you guys tomorrow, man.
All right, see you tomorrow.
All right. Later. Peace.
I just hit leave studio, right? And then bye, guys. You guys have a wonderful day.